Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. We're back with another episode of Smoking Dimes.
Yeah.
Smoking with dimes. Y'all do whatever y'all want. We're in the building. You already know what time it is. Ego the Prince. Demon the King.
Yes,
X.
sir.
What's popping?
Yeah. Enjoying this good ass fucking Saturday. How about yourself, brother?
Shit. Having margaritas tonight.
Mm.
You got me lit. Yeah, niggas don't drink margaritas.
Hell no.
For real niggas.
That's not for real
Me.
niggas. That's for females.
Fuck that. I don't care what nobody said. That shit lit. I'm lit.
What you got? What you put in it? Tequila or you got fucking vodka? What you got?
Yeah, they got tequila in that boy.
Oh yeah, you doing it right then. You doing it right.
I got the 18 hundo.
Ooh.
Who the
Ooh.
guess? Smoking with dimes. I was supposed to have double O up in here. Share the stream, please. By
Cheers,
the way,
cheers.
please.
Man.
Cheers. Share the stream. Smoking with dimes, ladies and gents. Rolling up as we speak. To tell you the truth.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Got some purple kush here.
Some purple kush. I love me some purple kush. But I like Granddaddy Perp though. That's the weed that I like from Purple.
Yeah, I don't know. No. I just smell good. Hits. I'm all for that shit, boy. You know me. We went on A. Jizzle to pull up. I don't know why he ain't pull up. I told Shockwave to pull up. Shout out Shockwave, XPWF. Shout out to Demons Funhouse, night 1 and night 2
Yes,
of
sir.
what was it? The Night of Demons.
Yes, sir.
Night 1 and 2. Successful bangers. Yo, but let's talk about a real something real quick, right?
What's up?
And I know niggas is gonna be, but let's talk how Dime Bag Dan has been wrecking niggas in all efeds he's been a part of so far. I'm like 6-0 if you want to add all efeds that I'm a part of.
You really want to talk about that?
Nah, we don't have to.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, cause I really,
You really
hey,
want to talk about that? That nigga said, you really want to talk about that? I
this
know.
nigga walking around. Hey, this nigga walking around like Hulk Hogan, bro.
They walk around like Hulk Hogan. My nigga, what's wrong with this man? This nigga's been packing niggas up with the yellow or the yellow and red.
Yeah, I gotta give him
That
that.
nigga, that nigga's been cooking niggas. He's the same one for the Grand Slam thing that I got too. The only thing is niggas ain't got that one yet. I don't know why niggas are starting on that nigga, but it's alright. Nigga
Hey,
said what they got.
look, like I told you earlier, I'm not touching you until you lose one of those belts. You know what I'm saying? Because your momentum over there where I'm at, bro, it's off the change right now. Like you're. I mean, there's no sense in me changing your move sets when you're already winning. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right. You know what happens if we change the
You
move
hot
sets? I'm
right
probably
now.
gonna
You
set a
hot right
record.
now.
Yeah, I'm super hot right now. So if we change my move sets, I'm probably gonna even be hotter. Because those
Um,
moves that I got now, it's gonna be crazy to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been packing niggas the fuck up, bro. I ain't even playing with niggas no more. Niggas started playing games with me. They started joking with me and shit. Like thought I was a fucking joke. I was like, word, all right. And I started packing your niggas up. Like I said, shout out to Shockwave, man. Dope show. You know what I'm saying? I sent y'all the link. I don't know if y'all want to pull up. Sent that shit to A Dot. Smoking dimes here. So we just gonna smoke, drink,
that
talk
nigga said he
shit.
was going. That nigga said he was going to bed, bro.
Cool. Shot.
Yeah, A dot.
A Dot, true.
Yeah.
There you go, Double O Entertainment. I'll try to get him in here. What's up? Got this exclusive. You with it? Hold
Who is
up.
it? Who?
So good. So good, brother. Appreciate you, though. That's that dope show. You already know. Niggas put them
Double
out.
O Entertainment. Hmm.
Yeah, Double O Entertainment want to pull up, talk about it. Get into Discord. Discord, nigga, I sent you the link onto this shit right here. Don't you? Send you the send that man the Discord. The the link, man. Got my phone to the side. I'm rolling on. We're gonna turn this into Smoking with Dimes to This and That podcast with Double O Entertainment. How we feel about that, ladies and gents?
I don't even know the cat, but
How we
let's
feel
let's
about
let's
that?
see what it let's see what he's talking about.
See what we're talking about?
See if he's talking about a
See
whole
what we're
lot of
talking
a
about?
whole lot of nothing, a
Ladies
whole
and
lot of
gentlemen,
what
weighing
you
on
saying?
Double O Entertainment.
Hey, we're gonna see if he's talking about a whole lot of some or nothing at all.
Let's talk about it. Let's
Man,
go.
this we got this fucking we got man, this we got me a man gave me a fucking lunch. Now I'm in here fucking making me some chicken nuggets, bro. It's tripping.
Waiting on Double O to enter the building, enter the studio. Once he pulls up to the studio, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get it popping. We're gonna see what this
Oh,
man about. Yeah.
yo.
So that boy Double O, the link is in the Twitch and in the Discord. It's in both.
Keep that he run.
Ladies and gentlemen, Double O Entertainment.
Double O, where you at, dog?
I sent the shit to Briggs too.
Oh, fucking hell.
Let's get it. Smoke some dimes
Smoke some
tonight.
dime. Smoke some dime.
We with Double O Entertainment. I sent him the link. You can pull up to the studio. Be with it. We gotta stop playing games.
What are you
Say
talking
something about
about?
drinking margaritas though, right?
Huh?
Should make you. It should be making you like pee a lot.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
It's
yo,
the
what the
ice.
fuck?
The ice.
Oh shit! Pretty Penny in the building. What's popping? Let's talk about it.
Any graves in the house?
Penny Graves, the one and only. And if
You know,
you
fuck.
don't know, well, now you know.
She done messed up and gave me to let me know that name now. So
It's legendary.
yes, sir.
Some killer
Boss
shit.
Penny in the building. What's happening?
Rolling up the spliffits right now.
He's like, I ain't seen it. What the hell?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not stalling. We are just waiting on Double O Entertainment. And I believe he should be in the building right now as we proceed to give you what you need. No Diddy. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Mr. Double O Entertainment in the building. How we doing here, brother? Welcome. Mic check. I guess mic check. Shy? You shy, man.
Nah.
All right.
What up? What up? I was trying to figure this shit
Yo,
out.
with it.
I normally do Discord, so anytime I hear like a podcast or anything, I'm like, oh, so they ain't the Discord. Very
Yeah,
rare I do
nah.
though.
We
Host
try.
entertainment.
I try to get paid by Twitch. Twitch need to pay me.
Ah,
These
fuck
niggas
that.
gotta be. They be stalling. So nah, fuck that. So that's it. But anyway,
Shit.
like I said though, welcome to the This and That podcast, where we talking straight efeds, we talking straight cores, we talking all that.
Mm.
Talk about where you from, where you started, what you do, where you headed.
Oh
You
man,
know what
that
I'm
was like
saying?
9 years ago. Shit, that was
Let's do
9
it.
years ago. Shit, man. Oh man, I had one character, and somebody that was in EFED grabbed me. It's like, yo, you should join this place, and I was just like, I never even dealt with EFED. When I heard you talking the last time, Don Bag,
Yeah.
about how this shit would look corny to a Brooklyn head, like you out there, you working and shit. I don't know if everybody know my age. I'm 45, so I
What's up,
never
bro?
even dealt with no fucking EFED. You'd have told me this in my like 20s. I'd look at you like you was goofy. Like, what are you talking about? EFED? What the
Right, right,
fuck is you talking
right,
about? I'm out here making money and getting bitches. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
EFED?
right. Facts though, nah, that's facts though. Cause yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I started this shit like I'm about to be 40 now though, but not like right now, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna be 40. And I've been doing this shit since fucking what I didn't been doing this shit because this is new, but like I noticed that since I started doing it, like a lot of motherfuckers been doing it. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like when you buy a car,
Yeah.
like nobody has that car, but then all of a sudden when you got that car, everybody got that car. Like you see that
Mm.
car everywhere you go and shit, and you're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
happening here? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
I
that's
didn't
how I
even
feel about
know
this EFS shit.
half this shit existed. Like, I
Like,
wasn't a computer head. The most I ever did was play like super little games here and there, and I'd go about my business. I never even dealt with the internet. I never even went that far. To me, it was just like, yo, I'm out here getting money. I'm chilling. I ain't really doing none of that. What's up, Pretty Penny? What's going on? So when I was at home and I was homesick for a while, and I was like, let me get into this YouTube shit. I like wrestling, so I went out and bought the wrestling game. I sat down there making YouTube, and
Which
it's just
year? Which year did you start? Which wrestling game?
I believe 16,
damn,
2016.
So you've been doing this for a
damn,
minute, you know?
When it
yeah,
comes
he
down
been
to the
this shit
e-fed
for
in
a
business,
minute,
yeah.
minute.
When it comes down to like loving wrestling,
Yeah.
I was a
Nah,
WrestleMania,
yeah, yeah.
Mercy head, and all of that. I
Oh
had all
yeah,
of
yeah.
those.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna tell you that I started then. Like like me and Ada. I don't know if you know, but like when I say GW and shit, GW is his shit. But like
Yeah.
that's my man. So like that's my brother. Like
Mm.
that's my man. You know what I'm saying?
You
And so
good. You was able to start it with somebody. Me, I
yeah. So
somebody picked me
he
up.
started this shit. He started this shit on some like I don't even know what the shit is. Like you said, like you would have told me this shit like even like 2 or 3 years ago. I would have looked at you like nigga, this shit is some goofy shit. What are you talking about? Like what
Yeah,
is
like
this? But in reality, what I'm trying to say is like this shit kind of saved my life though because I
mm,
was in a bad. It was in a bad place. Like before I got into this shit, like I was in a real bad place, and I was like, yo, if I don't got nobody to talk to, or if I don't got nobody to chill with, type shit, then I'm gonna fucking go crazy. And then COVID hit, and
hmm
nigga, that shit was even like the worst shit that ever happened. So I was like, yo, I need like something, and this efed shit like came in So niggas was like, yo, I'm talking to a motherfucker from like Australia and fucking Scotland, and I'm telling this motherfucker I'm gonna beat this nigga's ass and shit. And I'm like, say word. And you can create your own dude, you create your own moves, all that shit. So I'm looking at it like, yo, get the fuck out of here. This shit's like this. I was like, say less. I was like, let's get it.
I was always in love with the game where you could do all of that. And I'm on YouTube, and I used to watch the GTA guys, and someone told me they getting money, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean they getting money? Getting money for what? Playing GTA?
For streaming.
No, it wasn't even streaming at the time. It was just playing GTA on, YouTube. So I'm like, all right, well, let me play this on YouTube. So I started playing it on YouTube. I probably would have had more fucking money, and I probably would have been paid by now. But my dumb ass went the broke route. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. This dude, he says, yo, I like your car, and I like the way you talk. And at first, I'm like, I'm not funny like that. Like, what are you talking about? You like the way I talk. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, what do you mean?
He's like, no, you're a funny guy. And I'm like, all right, well, just like and subscribe. And, that's the way you can help me, like and subscribe. But he was like, no, I want to put your car in a efed.
My show type shit, yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay, Also, I was a fan of Star Puma. I believe his name, CM Puma. CM Puma at the time was a big YouTuber for wrestling. And then he attempted to do his own efed. So the very first efed I was in was CM Puma, because I got in contact with him. I was hyped. I was like, yo, let me look into that. Because I just wanted to watch my guy beat the shit out of other people. So he's like, sure. But the guy that got in contact with me saw my YouTube and then saw me doing that. So he's like, all right, well, you can come to this efed and do all of that, which was a lie. Because I couldn't curse nobody out. I couldn't call them all types of names. It was like they put a muzzle on me because, I was new to it.
So that's usually what happens. Right?
Yeah, I was new to it. Like, I didn't realize, because I'm thinking you hear my content, you hear what I'm talking about, that you wouldn't put me around kids. Nah, these motherfuckers put me around kids. And I'm like, wait, who? I'm dealing with 15-year-olds. And there was no shot to them. But I was saying some foul shit that I wouldn't say to a 15-year-old. I told one guy, yo, crawl back in your mother. You half baked, bitch. What the fuck you talking to me for? Wow. I was really going off on people.
I like this guy already.
But they were liking it. They were liking it, but they wanted me to. But I was like pissing these kids off and shit. So I didn't realize how bad I was pissing them off. Because first of all, it's one thing to talk shit and you get your ass kicked. Little kids will be like, oh yeah, I kicked his ass. He ain't talking it. It's another thing to talk shit and keep winning. And you keep winning and you keep winning. And then after a while, everybody grows dislike for you. Meanwhile, I didn't know. I didn't even know the age of these motherfuckers. I really didn't know. So as time went on, I got this reputation for cursing little kids out, which I didn't. I'm not even thinking about this at the time. I'm in competitive mode. I'm learning the game more and more. I'm learning how to do the move sets more. I'm learning to put tattoos on his face. If you see my first card, he looked like he's straight out of jail. He's straight out of doing time. He got tattoos on his face. When you see all these cars with tattoos on their face, now I laugh, because when I first came in and I put tattoos on my face, they were like, ew, your car's ugly. Oh my God. To me, it was just like, oh, this is where I'm from. Like, this is what I do. Like, come to find out now, when you fast forward, now these got these kids with tattoos on their face. And I laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? Is when you see the progression of this, it's kind of funny, because when I came up, it was like, oh, don't say this, don't say that. Oh, you're talking too harsh. Or don't do this, don't do that. Speed it up to now, you got them doing the same thing. And I laugh at it. I was like, oh, I thought we wasn't supposed to do that. So, I've been around for a while, and I've seen a lot of feds. I was in a lot of big feds. I seen a lot of feds fall apart because of fuckery with the owners and little kids. I've seen a lot of shit, a lot of shit. And I heard you was talking about it, and I said, "Yeah, let me jump on here. Let me jump on here."
Yeah,
Down
nah,
back then, you was in my fed for like a hot minute. You was in there for like a quick minute.
bro. I was everywhere. Like
I
that's what
know.
I was trying to tell niggas. Like I was everywhere. That's why everybody knows me. Like this is crazy because I go into like random shits when I be on Twitch. When like somebody like right now, Shockwave just finished his shit, right?
Yeah,
And like if I wasn't doing this, I'll just pop into like any random nigga shit, and I'm
yeah.
just like I wouldn't disrespect or nothing. I just see what his shit is, and if his shit's trash, I not even gonna say nothing. If his shit looks trash with the first 5 minutes, like if I don't feel the energy or whatever, I'm just gonna dip. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if I like it and if I feel the energy, I'm gonna be on some like yo, and I'll promote myself basically.
Well,
Like
the funny thing
I'm
was
the
you
hard.
got in. You got in through. Oh my gosh, I can't remember homeboy name. We talked for a while. It was one of your homeboys, and he was showing me his cars, and we were supposed to link up, but we never. It didn't continue. The conversation didn't continue. I can't remember the dude's name. He had and this big, scary motherfucker with dreads. He lived out in Jersey, I
Um,
believe. Um,
um,
damn, I
man,
can't remember homeboy
it's a
name.
lot of
Yeah, I know. Like, there's a
no,
lot of
maybe
dudes
not.
like that, but homeboy, he hit me up, and we were supposed to link up and do a partnership. And I think after a while, I didn't want my
You
car on
speaking
a lot.
about Chevelle?
I don't know his real name.
It could be trivial.
I don't know his real name. I know hold on. Let me check and see. Let me
It's
check my contact.
WF or something like that.
Yeah, he has his
What's the
real
name of the
picture
joint?
up. I can't remember. Like it was a while ago.
It was
I
SWF.
remember you before anything else. I remember you because Don Bagdan. It's hard to forget a Don Bagdan. Like,
It the point is that I get it though. So
yeah,
right, that's the thing. I get it. So right, like the thing was with the I was everywhere, bro.
yeah,
And
you
like, the shit that got
definitely
me,
was.
the shit that got me, bro. The shit that got me was that like I was coming through with like some content type shit. Like when I was creating, I was creating like some authentic shit, and I was
Hmm.
promoting authentic shit, right?
Yeah.
And I used to see niggas just like take my shit, and
Oh, they
I
always do
felt some
that.
type of, you know what I'm saying? But I felt some type of way because I'm like, yo, like you don't even like if you don't know me and you take my shit, then like my nigga, at least switch up the words around. You know what I'm saying? Or do something. But these niggas didn't do nothing like that.
Nah, they do
They
that
was
all
on
the
some like,
time.
bro, and that shit got me tight. And I
I
was like,
never even left
wow,
my stuff up. Like, if you was to ask me for my stuff, right, I would have told you
yeah,
what time or place, and you'd be like, "Oh, well, you could just leave it up." No, I'm not leaving my stuff up.
yeah, nah, I know.
Nah,
I got
get in
these niggas
contact
like
with
that.
me when you sitting down in front of the box, and then go from there. Of
Ego's like that. X is like that now.
course,
Shock is like that. Shout out to Shockwave too. He's in the building. A lot
Shockwave
of
is a
niggas
good
like
dude.
that, bro.
What's the word?
It should always be like that. They carry some
It
shit.
should,
Yeah,
but
it should always be like that though.
but as
Yeah,
an
I
owner,
don't care. Like,
now, I get it and I understand that certain people don't have that time. Certain people don't have that time, and I get it. I had the time. Certain people don't. So, no, I
facts,
get it.
facts. But that's why I don't really like. I don't really run no efed shit. What I run is that Fight Club shit. My shit is
Yeah.
basically based on call outs. So like, it's not about like yo, I got a card and you're not gonna be.
Mm. No, but I think y'all
I
breaking
call
up.
out this motherfucker.
Okay.
My bad.
Nah, you good. You
Like
good.
y'all, like I call like you call out anybody. You can even call out the champ.
Mm. I mean, I went to
Like, I don't know how y'all niggas.
as I got deeper into it, right? It was weird because I got tired of it, and I know y'all guys hear me probably like, what do you mean you got tired of it? After a while, you get tired of like
I know what you mean. I'm on that boat.
the competition because there's always going to be competition.
What
Like you
company?
just the competition making the move set and doing this, that, and the third, blah 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 blah. Right. So I've been around long enough. So now I'm into the story of it. I'm into the stories. I'm into what I could do to help the whatever efed I'm in. You know, I'm one of those guys that if you have a title that's quiet, you call me, put a title on me, and I bring it to life. Because you always got to have that guy. You can't have to have a title that's quiet. I hate quiet champions. I can't stand them. I don't like quiet champions. If you quiet, it bothers me.
I talk about that shit all the time. I'm like, yo, how you hype before you the champ, but then all of a sudden you quiet when you're the champ.
You go quiet.
Like, nobody want to challenge you now.
It pisses me off.
Keep that same energy. Like, what happened to the energy?
Me off. They never do. They never do. They lose interest. They get the title. It sits on them for a while.
And these niggas are birds. That's the problem. These niggas are paper champs. Yo, when I was the world champ in GEW, everybody and every other efed knew I was the world champ in GEW.
Because you got to represent.
How hard I was going. That's how hard I was going.
So,
I was like, damn.
When it comes down to my character is a heel, right? I'm the heel that you need. I'm the fucking heel that you need. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to lie. I'm going to pay off the ref. I'm going to pay off your boss. I'm going to pay off your doctor. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you look like shit. And I'm going to do it successfully. You know why? Because the title needs somebody like that. You need me to piss people off. You need me to piss people off because if nobody's pissed off in your efed, if nobody's upset, then you ain't going to get no push. There's not going to be no motion.
You slacking. That's what I tell my man's Mad King. That's my new that's the new guy I've mentored. And like, yeah, if you paying attention to what we doing over here and our shit, and everywhere anybody connected to our shit, then you would know. But it's like honestly, what me and him be talking about is like, I feel like sometimes we speak like life into our cause. Like I bet, like Definitely. For example, in November of 24, like last year, I was saying, I was like, yo, I was on a different gimmick. I was on some like Reaper shit, but the Reaper shit was on some like Undertaker kind of feel, like Bray Wyatt kind of thing. But it's I'm disguised as the Reaper, right? And I came through in November 24, and I said, yo, starting now, I don't remember what day it was, but it was November something, and I was like, starting now, I'm gonna start whooping niggas' asses. I'm gonna win this title that it's like a Money in the Bank title. So if you win it, you cash it in if you defend it 3 times. I said, I'm going to win that belt. I'm going to defend it 3 times, and I'm going to cash it in at the main event on the fucking last show of fucking 24 before we get into 25. Yeah. And I did all that. And I said I was going to win the world title. And I won the world title, my nigga. And
you're still, you guys, I love you. I love the way y'all think because I used to think like that back in the day. I used to think like that all the time. I used to be on the competitive shit. Man, listen, I was killing people. I was killing people all over the damn place. I had people disgusted. I'm not going to say no names, but I had somebody fucking upset. They were screaming and they were upset trying to go over their moveset. Yeah. Because they didn't understand. I was that till I realized something. Certain efeds, I'm not going to name them, they are going to promote a couple of guys, right? You got a couple of guys. And they're dependable. These guys are dependable. You could put a title on them. You could do whatever you want to do. Right. And they're going to put fire underneath people's ass. When I realized that, because I was just beating the shit out of people, there's a difference between competitive and then when you have, I would call it, not your core guys that you just like, all right, well, you know, this title ain't getting pushed. Hey, want to get it? You think you could heat this up? Yeah, sure. All right. Well, here you go. Here's the title. Imagine you sitting down there, right? You sitting down there and you watching this guy beat the shit out of people every single stream. And you're mad. It gets you mad. It gets you mad enough to start talking shit, right? It gets you mad enough to get motivated. That's the hook. That's the fucking hook. If you don't have those guys in your stream, your title's going to be flipping amongst dead fish. I call it dead fish. And I've learned that all these years being in this shit. It's weird, But I came from competitive to understanding the business behind the bullshit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, 100%. What so basically, what's your main core's name? Like, what's your
Bobby
who's your
Legend.
main core and
Bobby Legend. He's an asshole. He's
certified?
a silver spoon. He came from actual parents that fought. Cause my first call was Luke Luger, and he was a street fighter, right?
Right.
That's his father. Father said, "You're gonna do this." He took his childhood away. He said, "Nah, you're gonna do this. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're doing. I'm telling you what you're gonna do. I'm gonna take you all around the world. You're gonna be a better fighter than me." Right?
Right. This is clown music.
Yeah, I hear it. Hey, you act.
Well, that's not.
Who's the Shockwave, you ask her? You asking for Shockwave?
Shockwave. Shockwave is naughty.
You know about
Yes,
Shockwave?
You Shockwave?
Yes.
Optimus Prime.
Shockwave right there.
Oh, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was his real voice. That was his real voice.
Oh, man.
This man came on like Optimus Prime with clown music in the back. I was like, well, goddamn. But long story short, Silver Spoon guy, he gets whatever he wants and he buys. He's like the $1 million man. $1 million man. Pays people.
You know what he
off.
sounds like? It kind of sounds like a baby eagle, but like as time progresses, you'll understand it.
Yeah. But he screws people over. That's his thing. He screws people over. He gets under people's skin. And that's it.
That's what it's about.
But I get under people's skin so bad because I hit them where it hurt. I be calling them brokies. You're so broke. Look at you. You spent all your life doing this. And I'm just here and I'm just doing it better than you. But you spent your whole life doing this. You're a bum.
Bro,
you're a loser.
You're basically saying what I basically do every show. Every time you see me and anybody's shit, nigga, I'm cooking you. I don't care who you are, what cooking you are. I'm cooking you. I'm cooking you. I don't care. Like I'm gonna find
history.
That's it. I'm gonna find something on him, and I'm gonna be like, yo, even if it's a female, I'm still cooking him.
Oh man,
I got you. What you talking about?
But you gotta be a prick.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be a prick. Pricks make the whole place go
scumbag shit.
You gotta be a scumbag.
I was trying to be a good guy, and I was trying to like, but niggas wasn't feeling that. They were like, "Nigga, you soft." I'm soft. I was like, "Say less," and then I just went off.
But it's good. Shit. I'm gonna tell you when it's good though. It's good when the Fed works with you to be a prick.
When 2K works with me, like I love it because
I'm talking about I'm not talking about 2K. I'm talking about the whole Fed. Nah. The Fed owner.
That too though. Of course.
The Fed owner's like, look, I'm putting this on you. I want you to piss off these 5 guys. Just piss them off. Bro, I want you to kick their wife in their head, do all type of crazy shit.
We don't even have to do all that because it's just like the way we all fuck with each other. We already know how to like talk to each other within the character. So I'll come up and say some shit like you a family man and you a family man owner. I'll come up in there on some Stone Cold Steve Austin shit and Brian Pillman, nigga. I'm kicking in your door there and I'm stunning your whole family. The little girls getting poltergeist. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting your little daughter through the TV. Bang.
Damn, the daughter too?
That's fucked
everybody.
Up.
Nigga, your dog getting shot. Shut that dog up.
Hey, quick question.
What's up?
When I was Bobby know where I was at. So anyway, nobody didn't promo against me over there because I did some demon ass crazy shit and nobody ain't say nothing no more. So I just said fuck it.
You know what it is? Like, nah. I'll tell you what it is when it comes to the demonic stuff, right? It's oversaturated.
True.
Nah, you just gotta do it right. You gotta do it right.
No.
You make
I'm not. I'm not
work,
saying that there's
but like,
people that are not doing it right. There's people that are doing it right. Like,
right.
Shockwave does it right. Enigma Soul, he's been in this shit for years. He does it right. But it's such a oversaturated thing. And
Right.
I look at it and
Everybody's
it's
doing
like,
it.
what are you doing that's different? And I'm always asking that, what are you doing that's different? What's gonna make me be interested? Because there were so many times I was playing Luger and I would just be like, oh, it's another face painted guy that, needs his meds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I had
True.
We got a mask on.
I told this kid, I said, kid, you know what? You make me want to be a pharmacist. I said that in my promo. I said, you make me want to be a fucking pharmacist. Every one of you and your crew, I should put the gloves down. I should just call it a day. I should hang up as a wrestler and be a goddamn pharmacist. Because my God, I'd make so much more money in the business helping you fucks. Because you guys are dumb. You guys are, something's wrong with you. And he just stopped his whole promo. He was giggling and he was acting like, I think when the Joker came out, there was a time where the Joker was just crazy. And everybody wanted to be the Joker. And he's just laughing. And he just stopped. And later on, he said, yo, that was so cold. He's like, that was messed up. I was like, what do you mean it was messed up? He's like, I do take meds. I was like, man, I didn't mean it. Like,
Yeah, nah.
I was in character.
That's the thing too. Sometimes, like you'd be like, all right, did you talk about somebody and you say some shit and like all of a sudden like it hits home to them?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but I got mental health issues. I'm like, so then why are you here? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that like, if you're not ready for my pettiness, bro, then I don't think you should be involved. Like, you shouldn't even say nothing towards me because I'm gonna fuck you up verbally, bro.
Dude.
And like, if I do it, I'm gonna make you feel bad. But I'm not gonna make you feel bad as a person. Like I'm gonna make your character feel bad. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
People
about
don't get that.
your core is. Yeah,
Dude,
that's the thing.
People don't understand that. And this is the reason why, I run efed 18 plus. I don't want to deal with kids. I don't want to deal with kids. I don't want to talk to a kid. If you're a kid, don't talk to me. Change the goddamn Twitch channel. Go play Roblox. No, definitely don't play Roblox. Please, dear Lord, no. But do something else. Don't look at my channel. And I know that's probably I'm shooting myself in the foot, but we talk over there. We throw shots over there. Like, it's not meant for the weak-hearted. And I say that with all due respect. I've got a lot of people that can't take a shot.
Every time, if you're gonna join this, you gotta have tough skin.
You got to.
Have tough skin, brother. If you can't, then you can't bang with us, bro. Like,
no,
don't say nothing to me. Like,
because there's always I try to explain to people. There's always an adult version of what you're doing in this world. I laugh when people say, "Oh, you're too old." What the fuck are you talking about? There's always an adult version to everything, because adults run the platform. You see what I'm saying? So there's always an adult version. Like you guys, I would have never thought in a million fucking years that Carr has a fucking podcast with a bunch of guys that's real.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy because that's what we're doing.
Never crossed my mind.
Bro, and that's what's crazy that you say that because I was saying that earlier in one of my old podcasts, like a couple episodes ago. I was like, I'm doing this shit now, and this shit ain't even it's popping right now, but it's gonna get even bigger because there's gonna be a lot of young little niggas coming in and shit's gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? And when they're gonna start doing this shit, and this is probably gonna get to a point where like actual celebrities or like developers for like video games are gonna be doing this shit that I'm doing right now, and they're gonna get full credit for it.
I heard you say
they're gonna
that. I heard you know what I'm saying?
I promise you, they're gonna make that shit happen, and they're gonna get paid for it, and they're gonna even forget that I even exist.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with that, right? Let me tell you. WWE is gonna. They haven't seen us yet. I don't think WWE. I think they take a glimpse for ideas.
They watching. They
but that's what I'm saying. They take a glimpse for ideas, but they haven't treated this serious yet. In my eyes, when they start to treat this serious, There's going to be a separate game that comes out for just car purpose. You're not going to have any faction. You're not going to have any island. You're not going to have none of that goofy shit that we
it's
fucking
gonna be
have.
just create your universe and that's it. Yep.
I said this for years. If the community got together and shoved this in their face and said, this is what we do, make this.
They make the game with the real purpose. They make the game with the real purpose of us making efeds, though.
Exactly. And they copy the story.
Because this is what they were doing. Like they you know how they're watching? Because they see us how we came through with Jordans and Nikes and all these Pradas and all this like exclusive shit, like designer shit, right? They're like, yo, if we could just charge these niggas $100 for like 100,000 VC, we make these motherfuckers buy a fucking pair of Jordans for 50,000 VC. You see how they can get their money worth?
You know what the funny thing is? Why would you buy it when homeboy's making them?
But they're gonna cut the homeboy off.
Yeah, making them free.
No, but check this. They're making them in multi-colors and in multi-fashions. And you got your Gucci's and your Louis Vuittons.
I got Concord 11s. I got the Bread 11s.
Because think about it like this. There will
Daniels.
I don't think
if you need any sneakers, go to Fresh Prince at the CC.
Yeah.
And communication, you got everything over there.
I don't think WWE, and I'm not putting down what you said. I think that it will happen eventually. But I don't think WWE is ready to press that button yet, because when they see the brands that they have to be partnered with, they're going to be like, no, they're stingy. They're greedy.
To be honest with you,
look at that stupid. Hold on.
Sports,
Look at the stupid little shit on the island. They got fucking, what do you call it? Ones?
Yeah.
And you can't even change the fucking color. You got to, like, what is that?
And there's no logo. There's no check.
There's not even any. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, they're scared to push that button because they know that they're going to have to pay out for that. And
this
there's one thing about wrestling.
This is what I'm confused about. Because it's under 2K banner, right? So they got NBA 2K and they got WWE 2K. Isn't it not the same thing?
This is Vince McMahon. Well, not Vince McMahon anymore, but this is a whole other thing, man.
I still think it's Vince McMahon the whole time.
You still think it's Vince?
The whole time.
Pulling the strings.
Everything.
I believe so. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There's no final decision without he's the final decision.
Yeah.
On everything that happens.
But Vince is not going to, or whoever's in charge, wink, wink, is not going to want to pay out money for any fucking thing. You see what I'm saying? The foundation of WWE is to make fucking money off of everything. You see what I'm saying? So for them to press that, but see,
maybe if the wrestlers start getting sponsorship by like
ain't never gonna happen. Like it's not gonna happen.
They do already though. The wrestlers already do though. Like you look, they already got Roman for
us. Roman. All right, hold on. When I say it's never gonna happen, it's never gonna be normalized. It's not gonna be for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Like Roman's a different beast. Brock Lesnar's a different beast. These are superstars that are grossing money for fucking WWE. They're gonna bring in tons of money, so they get the little perks. But you ain't gonna have fucking what's a small time guy in WWE now?
Austin Theory.
Yeah. Or fucking Carmelo. You're not gonna have Carmelo and he's not getting his own. He's not getting his own fucking sneaker deal.
Carmelo Hayes is being like benched and like low key because they should have been put a belt on that.
They're not gonna do nothing with Carmelo Hayes, and let me tell you why. Because Carmelo Hayes is a midget. He's a small dude. Come on,
that's why Shawn Michaels told him he can't take no days off.
You ain't no fucking Rey Mysterio. You don't have a lineage to hang on. You're Carmelo Hayes.
So was this nigga though.
Who?
He was little.
Who?
A lot of greats were little.
Yeah, because they have lineage. They had lineage. They had somebody that was there before. Their name held weight. You go in there small, a little guy throwing around. Look at Apollo Creed. Or Apollo, that other guy, that other small guy that was there. Where's he today?
Apollo Crews
Apollo
backstage.
Crews. Yeah, he ain't nowhere. Nowhere. You don't hear nothing. He's terrific.
He
It's the
he
same.
got everything.
It's
The
the same
moves,
What's
the
that dude?
mic.
formula.
What's that dude
Same
with the dreads? He's
fucking
with
formula.
NXT. They trying to push him right now.
Oh,
He's like a high flyer. He be like jumping all over the place and shit. You black dude with dreads. He NXT.
you think he's? Come on. You see, this is the
What's his
problem with
name?
us. We always got hopeful thinking. If that was the
We
case,
do.
check this out. Check this out. If that was the case, why didn't Leo Rush get pushed? And
Facts.
Leo Rush was good. He wasn't bad. He just
Yeah.
never got a push. Same thing. Short, skinny dude, backflips and a dip, all types of shit he was doing.
But the thing is with this business, bro, unless you got like a plug, unless you know homie or you know
Yeah,
somebody, you're
mhm.
not getting that
But
plug.
guess what? Who
like
do
that.
they know? Who do they know? They don't got the fucking
That's what I mean.
plug. You think Triple H give a fuck about them? Honest in your soul, do you think
Nah,
Triple H give a flying
you're right.
fuck about them?
I think that man low key racist.
Hey, I ain't gonna go there, but I definitely don't think he give a flying fuck about them. They're gonna make them that quick money. They're gonna get them that, that pull of that, that those people, our people, because we're gonna want to watch them succeed. And guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna be another Carmelo Hayes. I think the only person right now that's bumping is Trick. And that's because he's with Booker T. And Trick. That's they together like that.
The heel thing. And he's doing the heel thing right now.
Exactly. But you really think that he's gonna get a put? You know who was surprising that I did not think they was gonna axe? I did not think they was gonna axe Karrion Kross. I thought Karrion Kross would have got a push.
Well, I was gonna ask you about Karrion Kross, how you felt about that boy got released. Like he's done.
It goes with everything that I just said.
It's crazy because you know what he's a type of talent that he's definitely like he's a top match talent. Like he's the type of dude that you push for the world title type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Karrion Kross is good behind the scenes. He's good in the ring. He's a legit badass.
Yeah.
I think that they dropped the ball with him. His wife is smoking hot. They're a package deal. The WWE missed the boat.
I think she'll take, like, you know what it is with these wrestlers, because I don't know, I could be wrong, but a lot of these niggas ain't shit. And I seen the show Heels. I don't know if niggas seen the show Heels. So you already know a woman's part in this shit. So I think that these niggas marry these hot chicks just to be like, yo, go blow the boss and get world title push.
I don't doubt it. I don't fucking doubt. Hold on a minute. I'm getting a phone call from the boy.
I don't know. I could be wrong though, but
hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm getting a phone call from the kid. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, cool. Go ahead. We talk about it over here. What y'all think? Think I'm wrong for that?
No, you speaking something.
I mean, what has Scarlett really done besides like take his shirt off in the ring or something, right? Showing tits, like cleavage. Like, let's be realistic. This is what we got. So she's type, she'll take it for the team. Like, you ever seen that movie Hustle and Flow? He's like, go get me that microphone, man. And white girl got her the mic. He said, I need that microphone, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Go get that for me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, go get that for me. She got it shit for him. She cried, but she got it for him. It's crazy. I'm petty though, but that's because I'm drinking. I'm usually not this petty. Scarlett is a beautiful woman. She just got. You just never know what she did. Terry Reynolds is another one. AEW is terrible. If he goes to AEW, that's the wrong move for Karrion Kross.
Or what if they just redoing their contract?
Nah, he's done. They don't even want that nigga, bro. First, they dropped his mans. Remember, he had that little faction thing going on in the little stable.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked that whole shit up. They dropped 2 niggas, and then after that, they went and left him solo. They didn't even put him in matches. They had the nigga doing backstage attacks. Like this nigga wasn't even worthy to fight in a match. Then they put him in they book him in SummerSlam or like the pay-per-view before SummerSlam and then SummerSlam. But they didn't put him in. They didn't
All
put
right,
him in
I'm back, guys.
WrestleMania. At WrestleMania, only they used him to like a backstage attack. The shit was terrible. Like it's
Who we
Karrion
talking
Kross.
about? Who we talking about?
Karrion Kross.
Oh, okay. Karrion Kross. Someone's gonna pick him up.
Yeah, but he's gonna
AEW.
die, and he's gonna die over there. Like, we were
You
just
think
saying that.
AEW he'll die?
Hell yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
AEW is where talent goes to die any fucking way.
Well,
I
CM
firmly
Punk
believe that.
like supposedly he reincarnated or like he resurrected.
Well, CM Punk is an exception though. Like you gotta have CM Punk
CM Punk is
came. Hold on. He came with the fans. You see what I'm saying? If you would come with the fans, if you already have the fucking fans, then you're good. Because that's what AEW wants to grab. They want to grab your fan base. Karrion Kross right now, he has a fan base, but he hasn't done anything. You see what I'm saying?
They're doing what TNA did.
Yeah.
Like TNA when TNA first, like, when they were dying, these motherfuckers went and they grabbed washed up Hogan. They grabbed Sting, Booker T, Kurt Angle. Well, Kurt Angle was on drugs. That nigga was a junkie. So that nigga was looking for a paycheck. He was willing to do some wild shit. So he was probably getting paid the least. Up. He was hyped. But that's why they was like, yo, since we pay,
they love his matches.
They paying him the least. Yeah. Because they were paying him the least. That was like, yo, since we're paying him the least, every belt we have that exists, give it to him. It's the least we can do. You get what I say? Remember when he was walking around with like 10 belts and shit?
Yeah.
Looking like Shockwave. I was like, what's wrong with this nigga? I was like, what's wrong with this nigga here? What's going on? This nigga was the fucking like Slick Rick of fucking wrestling.
Titles, yeah.
But instead of the chains, this nigga had belts. I was like, this nigga's wild. But it worked, you know? But I wasn't really watching wrestling back then. Like I stopped in like 2006. Like after I got out of high school, I was like enjoying like what was happening during high school and after high school. That I was like, yeah, I think wrestling is kind of gay. So I went that path. I was like, fuck this wrestling shit. Fuck this playing video game shit. I'm out here.
I mean, it took me to get. I got sick and I got married and I just stayed home.
Yeah,
I got sick. I wasn't well.
It happens certain ways.
And then I just got married. And then you're married, you can't really do anything. I mean, you could take the wife out. You could go on vacation. You having it's a new life, but you can't do all the crazy shit.
What you want is sanity. Like what you really want when you're at that point in life. You just want to like stay home. Yeah, you just want to stay home and just chill and do whatever it is that you do that you like. Because if you do anything else, it's like, damn, man, like, I don't want to do shit. Bro.
You're bringing the drama if you do anything else.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do that.
So when I found the car shit, I'm there like, all right, well, I didn't think I was going to be in it this long, to be honest with you. I really thought that, I'd be gone. But the trick about efeding, and for the folks that have been there for a very long time, is that if you put a lot of work into it, that's the problem. Right. And when you put a lot of work behind something, you don't want to leave it. I'm that type of guy. Like if I put work into something and I saw it grow from 1 follower to now 1,000, it's like, I don't want to leave it though. I don't want to walk away from it because I done wasted all this money.
This is 100% how I feel about it. Like how can you I can't walk away from this. This is look what I built. You know what I'm saying? Like I put
it's annoying. I'll be honest, it's annoying as hell because it's sometimes I don't even want to look at this shit, bro. There's so many games I could be playing, so much shit I could be doing. But when you have people that get in contact with you, like, hey, when's the show coming on? Or what should I do with my character? Or where are we going from here? And this, that, and the third. It's like, wow, these people, you know, they're really fans of what I do. So I can't really just walk off, you know? It's weird like that. But this wrestling shit is weird. It's weird. It's a weird place, man. But I mean, you open to the public until you get the good with the bad, right?
Yeah, I just gotta have fun with it, man. Just don't take it out of context. Don't go crazy. Just enjoy it. Yeah, just enjoy it, man. Just have fun with it. Like, why you gotta take it personal? Like, I'm not even talking about your personal life. I don't even know your real name. I don't want to know your real name. I don't care. I'm gonna talk about your character. Your character comes out here and he looks stupid to me, or he looks like a threat. I'm gonna talk about it.
My real name is Clarence.
Right.
Yeah.
I should have called Bobby Clarence.
Say it's Clarence.
Clarence Thornton. I should have called him Clarence Thornton.
That's crazy. It's like Clark. Like, how you doing, Clark?
But you know what the wild part is? Here's the wild part, right? Clarence is a bum. He's a herb. He's soft. You think he's soft until he gets in that ring and fucks you up. And then it's like a head trip. It's like, wait a minute. Did Steve Urkel just kick my ass? I've been out here talking all this shit for so long. And everybody just saw you. Everybody saw you get your ass kicked by Steve Urkel, a.k.a. Clarence Thornton. What do you do?
It's like, bro, it's like me. It's like me right now. It's like me right now. I come out here, I'm dressed like Hulk Hogan, like dead ass dressed like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And I'm putting hands on niggas dressed as Hulk Hogan, and niggas is tight because they're on some like, this motherfucker's kicking my ass dressed as Hulk Hogan. I'm fucking dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing Hulkamania shit.
Dude, I made the character. You know what I made the character with? With the intentions of Mike Tyson. If you see Mike Tyson, if you heard Mike Tyson and you never saw Mike Tyson back in the day, you'd have a whole different visual of him
100%.
in your head.
100%.
Until you see the motherfucker. And it's like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. I made Bobby like that. If I cut a promo like Bobby, you're like, what is this squeaky voice? This guy's talking crazy. I'm going to slap the shit out of him when I see him.
I'm dead.
Then you see him and it's like, oh shit. You stand 6'7" and you fight like fucking Brock Lesnar. What the fuck? It's like, wait a minute. It's a good combination. It throws people off every time. I'm not a tough. I don't talk tough. I mean, sometimes here and there, but it's fun though.
That's what I do. I have to talk like that.
You have to talk like that.
I have to make you uncomfortable. Like, every time I'm in the room, I have to make you feel uncomfortable. Like, nah.
I was there.
You're jittery, right? Like, so what happened? What happened? Why are you so jittery? Put your hands in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I was there. I was there for a long time, man. I know. But you know what it was? It was like my surroundings. I was getting tired of making people feel bad. Crazy. I was getting tired of making people feel bad. Like, these motherfuckers wouldn't even want to work with me no more. It was like, yo, we're not working with you. I got tired of that. Wild. I was like, damn, all right, well, let me chill out. So I made the Bobby Legend character. The Bobby Legend character. I don't go crazy with the Bobby Legend character. But, you know, like I said, you've been in it for a long time. Different strokes, different folks. You deal with different people all the time. Especially when you're in different feds. You know. I was in one fed.
Talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So, yeah. So what was the biggest, like, so that's probably one of the biggest things right there. Then, like, what was the biggest things that you faced in different efeds? Because everybody's different. Like you said, right now, like, I mean, because it was like, yo, don't talk like that. You can't curse. You can't do that.
That
What was the biggest? Like, that's the biggest challenge that you probably faced during
was
this
the
whole
biggest
EFED
challenge.
experience shit. Yeah,
Is understanding how it works, how it really
facts.
works. Like you got when you have a EFED, you got to entertain, and people don't really understand that. You entertain. You're there to entertain. You're not. There's a difference between a fight pit. Because in a fight pit, you just beating the shit out of people. Everybody has the PvP moves. And we all know what that is. We got fucking stunners and our regs. We got all types of fuckery that, just for PvP. In certain feds, that's not allowed. You see what I'm saying? Certain feds,
PvP.
Yeah, you can't have a PvP set. Yeah, you can't have it. They'll tell you, no, get the fuck out of here. You can't have finishes in your moveset. I learned that. I learned how to watch what sells. How you gotta pretty up the product, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? The match card has the names and all of that. You gotta be a little graphic designer to grab the attention.
And shit.
Yeah. Then you gotta do the highlight reel videos. Where you jump somebody backstage and it's you cutting the videos and you're doing the audio and it's a art. You go into it. I went into it as a competitor, and I'm leaving it with so much more. And I know it sounds corny as shit. Believe me, I'm listening to myself like this sounds corny as shit, but it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. You got dudes that have these efeds that has the graphics. The graphic look like it should be in WWE. You see what I'm saying? And their product quality is insane. They had to learn that. That's a skill.
I started telling people try to make the characters look realistic, like they belong inside the game.
Exactly.
But you gotta learn how to blend and fuck with the colors,
A lot of people want to live out their fantasies.
So you started at what? 16, 17, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, right? So
yeah, 16.
From then to like now, like from then to now, besides the fact that it never came out for 21?
Yeah, that's
like 20. How do you feel? That 21, like, yeah, we missed that year.
Mm-hmm.
But like ever since then, like which one was your favorite? Like
19
generation.
19. I'll tell you why too. Excuse me, I'm eating chicken wings. 19 held us down. When WWE 2K did not know what the fuck they were doing, when they had their thumb up their ass and they couldn't figure out 20 and 21, 19 held feds down. And I dare anybody tell me any different.
I wasn't
The
around.
reason why I'm gonna agree is because 19, not only that, but was the last real wrestling game. After that, they started with the
VCs and all that other shit.
mode and the skins and all that other dumb shit. So before that, it was like actually real wrestling game. Like
and guess what? The game worked.
Yeah,
the game worked. It was a working game. Every once in a while, you got a little update here and there, but the game worked. And the funny thing is that we didn't realize how good we had it with 2K19. We really didn't. We wanted a new game so fucking bad that we didn't understand how good we had it with 19 until we got into the 20s. And then we're like, oh shit, the CC's constantly fucked up. Your car's stuck up there. You don't want your car stuck up there, but it's stuck up there now. Your moveset is stuck up there. All your fucking secrets is out there now because of CC and it don't work. 19 was the best game. Best game hands down.
But I think now when you delete your dude, like he ain't under CC no more. Like if you delete him now, he's down. Like I remember like 22 was like that though.
They had to go through hell to get it to work.
Yeah.
We're down there. You paid for you paid for the middle of the year to get this shit work. I paid for the whole game at the beginning of the year. I should have it fucking working.
Facts.
I shouldn't have it working halfway. That's bullshit.
I felt like that in like what 23, 24.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 23. I think 23 was like the best one because 23 had no real big problems. 24
Mm.
had problems. 25 has problems, but
Mm.
like 23 was kind of like not perfect, but it was good. The only thing that I
Mm.
didn't like about 23 was that it took out the interference. Like before you set the match, the match options, you could set the
Yeah.
rules of the match. You could pick an interference. Like you could pick any person. That was dope.
Mm.
Yeah, then 22 and all that shit. We made storylines out of that, and they fucked that whole thing up. So I was like, damn. Now you got to do that shit to like rivals, like promos and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Nah,
Now it's
that's
a
the
cash grab, man. It's a fucking cash
yeah.
grab.
It's always been.
It's worse though now. Like it's worse. Like imagine you paid for every. I was yelling this out as I streamed today. I said, imagine I paid for everything on lock, and I still got to fucking play showcase. I don't want to fucking do that shit. I want to pay to unlock every fucking thing and go about my business. And there's no shot to the guys that really play the game and they get into it. But when you do it as long as I've been doing this shit, no, unlock every fucking thing. I'll pay to unlock this shit.
I'm just like you and that shit. I'm like, nah, this shit is dirt. I'll give you $150 right now. Fuck that.
But I gotta play fucking what's her face? What's the Samoan female in showcase?
Right. I hate that mission, man.
The fucking ladder match.
I hate it.
I wanted to throw my fucking box across the room. Hey, I got so tired of that shit.
I just beat that shit 5 days ago. And I had the games. I just beat Tamina 5 days ago at 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's why I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole at my fed. I'm honest with my fucking community. I'm 45. I'm not playing this shit. So don't put no shit on your shit. There it is. I'm so serious. Because I gotta be, because I'm not, I know myself. I'm not sitting up there. I got shit to do. I want to make some money. I got a job to go to. I got a wife to talk to. I got movies to watch with my wife. I'm not sitting up here until my eyes bleed, with my fingers numb.
I got work, bro.
I'm not doing this shit.
I got work in the morning.
Make it easy. Stick to basics. You'll be all right. I download it. I buy all the DLCs. And I think that's a good thing that I buy all the DLCs and do all of that. So my community has that. But me sitting down there, nah, dude, I'm not doing none of that goofy, crazy shit. It's bad enough that I got to make like 4, 5, 6, 7 different calls for people that I know. So I'm sitting there and I'm doing their moveset plus my moveset. Plus I got it 3 shows now. 3 shows now I'm doing. I'm not even doing 2 shows. I'm doing 3 shows now because one of my friends couldn't do their show anymore. So they made it where Bobby Legend bought his company.
Okay.
So now I'm running 3 shows.
What's the name of the company?
G1 Pro Wrestling. G1 Pro Wrestling. He was what? Older guy, and he had me help him with the whole, setup. The whole Discord and the Twitter and everything. And he gets in contact with me and he's like, "Hey, I got my longtime girlfriend pregnant. I can't do this shit no more." He's like, "You want Bobby Legend to fucking buy this thing? We could just do it like that. You're the trillionaire titan. Just buy my shit." I said, "Okay, sure, no problem." So I'm going to be doing 3 shows now. Imagine I'm doing 3 shows and I'm doing my own car and I'm doing 4 different stories and I'm handling my own fed as well. So yeah, I don't got time to play showcase.
Well, you have to if you want to run all these feds, though, because you're gonna need everybody's shit. And a lot of people are gonna do it. A lot of motherfuckers out here. like that's what I was going through when I was running this Fight Club shit. I was like, damn, y'all niggas did the fucking My Rise, y'all niggas did Showcase, y'all motherfuckers is wilding. Like, why y'all couldn't just stay still? Just use what you got. But yeah,
Nah, I'm a big name, so I'm not
I'm
regular.
a big
Yeah,
name. I'm
niggas
not a
gotta
regular
go.
guy.
You
Yeah.
want me? You gotta go the extra mile. You know.
Which reminds me, right? So now that we're on that topic, so what haven't you seen since you've been around so long doing this shit? And what will make you like want to fuck with like other different efeds and be like, yo, this one is more fire than this one, and I fuck with the energy here than this energy here, shit like that.
I'm at the tails end of it though. Like with me, a story, what title I could basically hold, how many people I could piss off, how many green lights I could get, and I don't care who hears me. I want to have the green light because this is where I was raised. I say raised in efed. I seen people who had the green light be really successful and get what they want out of it. I want to get what I want out of it now. I don't want to have to sit up there and be constantly in the fight no more. I did all that. I had 32 championships at once. I did that, and like it was fun at that time, but now it's time to move on and time to like do stories and hold titles and push companies and have that green light where I have creative control. And I'm not saying I have to be. I'm not one of those guys. I'm going on a Roman Reign run. Nah, absolutely not. I want to see how much people are going to work as hard as I do with the art of it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
I
anybody could
agree.
just
I
put a
agree.
car.
I'm on that.
Anybody could just put a
Facts.
car in with a good move set and a good attire. A lot of people could do that now. AI is making attires for people. A lot of people could do that,
Facts.
right? But it takes a certain mentality and a certain science to do business. And I say that,
AI makes a tire for people now too.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You can make an attire. Yeah, definitely. If you give AI a sample of an attire, and I'm talking about like basically
I'm talking
the
shit. I know I fuck with it all the
yeah,
time.
okay, there you go.
Right.
Fucking with me. Nah, but it's the art. And
Nah, facts.
I want to push people till they do the art.
Nah, facts.
Those are the
Yeah.
guys. Those are the number one guys that have the titles and long runs and all creative control. It's the guys that do the art, not the guys that are out there like kicking like constantly. I mean, they get titles too, but they don't get to get to the meat and potatoes of the bullshit.
Yeah. Well, see, the only way I use AI to answer the people in the chat too, I don't use AI like the way everybody uses it. I don't use AI for belts or nothing. What I do with belts, I use like actual templates of real like belts that exist in real life, right? And I'll put the template on any title that they have on the game, and I'll remove the color. So the belt is just completely like solid gold type shit. And I use another scheme too, which I'm not gonna say that Ego taught me, because if I say it out loud, niggas gonna copy and shit. But I use like some little scheme shit too. And the people that fuck with us, like the global umbrella, they know who they are, like Shockwave, Hitman, Briggs, a lot of them motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, obviously. What I'm saying is like they know what we do and shit, and like we all do like kind of like the same shit because we all know what we do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like there's no secret like between us and them. I'm talking about like motherfuckers who are listening that they listen and they don't even talk. You know what I'm saying? But so like with the AI thing that I was saying, I don't use it for belts or nothing like that. So I come and tell AI something like, yo, make me a logo that says DBD with bloody letters and King of Violence in the bottom in gold. And AI will understand that shit perfectly
Yes, it
and
would.
make a badass logo. And I'm like, That's it. It's over. And then I'll go with that logo, and I'll go to like fucking some shit called a photo Adobe shit that I got from my iPhone. And what I do with that is I'll fuck around and put a couple skulls or a couple bloody dollars or whatever the fuck I got at the time or whatever I'm thinking about around it, and put my name basically on it. Like I'll put DBD definitely on it.
Yeah.
And that way, since AI already generated it, I'll make an attire based on it. So now when he's up in the CC, I could leave him there from the moment I upload him, because if you take the attire, you have to take the DBD logos with you. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't like, what you're gonna do? You're gonna waste your whole.
It's like putting your signature on it.
Exactly. So it's like, damn, like if you really go ahead and put like something over my name and logo, like damn, my nigga, you took the time to do that. It's incredible. Like, how dare you? Like, I don't even know. Like, honestly, it's like, that's pathetic. Like that's like being like a super fan. That's like a stan. It's like, yo, if I don't answer your DMs, you're gonna fucking jump off a bridge with your girl in the trunk. like my nigga, is that serious?
Oh man, you have no idea. Like, what do you? I got a question though.
It's true. Let's go.
What are the best promos? Like, when was there a time where you sat down there and you heard a promo and it was like, damn, this is good.
One, like WWE shit,
car shit. Like, damn, this is good. Like, holy shit.
All the time, nigga. Over here in GW, like, all right, you know what I'm gonna do? Because you're not in the GW community. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you the Discord and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And you're gonna read the promos. Fuck around with XPWF too. If Shock will have you,
I'm in there.
As the so you already know. So like,
no, I'm talking about the verbal. The verbal.
All right, verbal one. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me think of who.
Because I'll tell you where I came from. Right. There was a place called COH.
I'm not gonna say it myself. Of course not.
COH back in the day would have two people in a room, in a Discord room, and it was a battle. It was a fucking battle, and you couldn't do any yelling. I mean, you could yell because I was a yeller. I'd yell the shit out of you. But two people were going back and forth. It was a fucking debate. And you had to know your shit. You couldn't just be in there and throw the fucking regular shit, the cookie cutter shit. You had to know
cookie cutter
the match. You had to know what time the match was. You had to know how long the title was there. You had to know the history of the company to even have a chance to win at a promo battle. That's serious. If you didn't know what the fuck you were talking about, you know what people would do? They'd boo you.
Well,
they'd get the fuck out of here.
It's the you know what it is too. Like with the GW shit, like what we do is too.
Yeah,
we went beyond the verbal shit already. Like we went. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And like in the efed world, like as core and character, I can't stand this nigga, right? But outside of it, like he's cool, I guess. You know, he's a cool dude. And what I'm talking about is Briggs. This nigga Damian Briggs, right? And the storyline, me and my boy Mad King, we beat the shit out this nigga, right? And we beat him up before his match, like as a segment, because GW is like that. This nigga and it doesn't fuck with your momentum or nothing, but it's just like he already, like he'll have like a shit recorded already, and he'll play it during like your entrance or some shit, whatever. And he'll be like, "Oh shit, this is what happened earlier tonight," and we showed the attack on Briggs, right? And Briggs was fighting that night in the main event, and then coincidentally 2K went and made him lose the match that night. And after the match, we had a whole new fucking little segment where he's getting beat up again, and we used it as a promo. And this time he's in a hospital, like on some like hospital coma shit. All of a sudden, like in a week or two, you see this motherfucker, he does a fucking promo, which it was like, yo, this shit is crazy. How niggas even created this? Like, how you even have, like you make it like this is a game, my dude. Like we're fucking around in a video game, but you took the time to make this shit visionable, where we could look at it like, wow, like I felt this. So basically, short story. He basically made a whole like a rehab video kind of shit, but he's talking in the video, like he's talking, like he typed it out, saying like, yeah, I'm rehabilitating, I'm coming home soon. I'm working on it again, and you see him in the like a little video, like washing his face, like walking on like a stretcher type shit.
So he made a segment then. That's basically
he made a whole segment. He made a whole segment promo.
Yeah,
like, and I was like, nigga, this shit was crazy. I was like, this shit was crazy.
Let me put you. So we at my Fed, we had HOP House of Pain a couple of years ago. One of my boys, Al Bundles, he was supposed to have a match with Crazy J for the World Championship, right? So we started off with, he's just throwing shots. Then he's talking to his girl. He's talking crazy to his girl. All the while, this guy is like, yo, I'm going to beat your ass this, that, and the third. Playing the mental game. So that night, it was supposed to be a disqualification match. This guy hits him with a fucking car.
I'm dead.
He gets out. No, actually, hold on. But in the beginning of the show, he gets his ass kicked, thrown in a fucking well trunk, driven off, and it's like, okay, well, he's not going to show up. He's going to forfeit, right? The champ is going to forfeit. The match is going to go. The title's going to go to Al Bundles. Everything's set. This is playing in real time, a real movie like type of shit. So he gets kidnapped. You see the torture scene, and then we get to Al Bundles' match. He's standing there. He's like, he ain't showing up. All of a sudden, the guy shows up, bloodied, drives his car right into the place, comes out, and then the match starts. And it was just pure cinema, all through and through. This guy was talking to his wife crazy. He was talking to him crazy. This was one of the best segments in UFN. We had another one where my personal assistant, because she knows I don't like demonic people. I don't like the freaks. Keep the freaks away from me. I'm too fucking good to deal with y'all people. Y'all people are below me.
Copy.
My personal assistant knows that I don't like those type of people, right? So this girl called Candy Clown, she shot up my car a couple episodes ago. She kidnaps this girl, throws her in a fucking ambulance, and drives her off of a fucking bridge.
That's psychotic, bro. Diabolical. Love it, though.
Fucking ambulance blows up. She crawls out, and she's there like, well, I don't know what happened to her. She just wasn't there. I guess she doesn't want to be a wrestler anymore. What the fuck? All right, well, I didn't like the bitch anyway. She's fired. Fuck her. All the while, this chick is at the bottom of a lake. God only knows what happened to her. Funny shit like that. We do stories like that. Right now, we got Lucky 13 running around beating the shit out of people, making life hell for everybody. These is what I like to do. I like to do the stories, and I like to see how it turns out. I like to do the highlight reel with the segments, and this is what makes a company. This is what makes it efed fun for me now. I've already.
There's nothing wrong with that. No, that's facts. I'm saying, like, that's ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how you're supposed to do it. Like, you be like, yo, I want to make this shit as real as possible to make this shit pop the most I can and make everybody tune in, because that's the whole point of it.
It's entertainment. You'll know if you're good. You'll know if you're good in an efed when they give you the green light. You'll know that you're worth something when they say, "Hey, what do you want to do today? Where you want to go with the storyline? Or what title you got? You looking at?" When the owner gets in contact with you and say, "What title you looking at, man?" Don't worry about that. We'll set that up. I just want you to do what you're doing. I just want you to keep promoing, and we're gonna get you in a story. That's how the top titles are won, in my eyes. You can't have just a regular match for a heavyweight championship. That's boring. To me, that's boring. I want to see something behind it. I want to see a story behind this heavyweight championship, because that's how the belt shines. That's how the belt matters. If you have a regular match for your heavyweight championship, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it's boring. Because anybody could come in, have a good moveset, win the heavyweight championship, right? And you're like, yeah, this guy's great. He's been getting these wins. Oh.
But where he at? Yeah,
Then he gets on the mic and he gets on the mic
and drops the ball.
He sounds like and I'm not talking about actual sound. He don't know where the fuck he is, and he don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, nah. You know what I hate talking about that? You know what I hate too? We're in like the chats, and you got a motherfucker that's like throwing up like the Roman Reigns like gif, like acting like he's that person. Like, I'm like, nigga, you're not Roman. Stop. Oh, then he'll throw up something like CM Punk or John Cena or some shit. I'm like, yo, stop this. Like, I prefer use.
There's no originality no more. There's no
originality in that. Like, there's nothing in that. Like, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I come into this shit as a scumbag on some clowning nigga shit. So I'm like, yo, don't go out there looking stupid, because I want to talk about it.
Hey, I know I've been quiet, but y'all want to hear something funny?
What's up?
The only way they can make, and like I said, I ain't, even the years I've been around, you gotta I feel where Bobby come, I feel where all y'all coming from. In order for somebody to make me really go back to me promoing for real up on you, like when me and my wife, we used to do promos where we'd do a promo, we'd burn down your house and play a video and shit and have our calls standing right there while cutting a promo on your ass while it's a 3D house burning in the background.
Yeah.
So I used to go to that. We both used to go to that extreme, or somebody is a holy man. I have a church and I'll be standing in front of my evil church, but I'll be like, oh no, I'm your holy man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I just took over all your stuff. I'm that man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, I ain't no demon either. I might be Malachi. You don't know who the hell I am. You need to just step back. You feel what I'm saying? So
I agree with what Haley's saying.
Yeah, what Haley said.
You
gotta inspire somebody to get to that level.
That is.
That's what you're basically saying. Like, you gotta make me. Like, you gotta drop a promo on me in order to be like, wait a minute, this nigga went hard like that.
But this is what goes back to what I was saying before. You got people in your Fed right now that could do story, that has an original character, and that could carry the title and won't bitch about it when it's time to drop it.
I got one. I know what you're talking about, because I got one guy. I always shout him out. I know y'all ain't really. Y'all ever hear me talk about Corey Desmond?
I heard of him.
He was a champ over on my company. Yeah, he literally came over as a rookie. Yeah, I can hear you.
Shout out to Man King in the building.
He came over here as a rookie. You feel me? He worked his way up, but he had the promo skills, and he was the champ for almost a year. Not because, no, it's because he cut though. He knew what the hell he doing. See, he was in the chat earlier, but he knew when to drop. I mean, to be honest with you, he actually knew when to drop the title. Like, that's some real shit.
That's crazy.
When you have a talent that knows how to drop the title, they'll have multiple titles for the rest of their fucking career. You could trust them to just say, hey man, I think it's time to drop the title. Who am I dropping the title to? And they're okay with it. I will put my own head on the butcher's block right now, and I will say there are some times.
Hold up. But when you say drop the title, you mean the way 2K sets it up for you to drop the title, or you mean like you set it up to drop the title?
It could be both ways. So say if right now, like my boy, he was getting ready to go. He had a lot of work. You know, he got to work now. Peep this, right? It's some people who do stuff a different type of way. You know, I ain't really. You know, I do live, so I'm a live streamer. So like, if you really get your ass whooped, you just really get your ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's the people that's challenging.
What I'm trying to say. I'm gonna explain what I was trying to say. But go ahead, shoot. Tell me what you're saying.
So it's the people that's challenging for that belt for me. Like, say right now, Dime, you had the hardcore championship, right? Right now, you the hardcore champion XPWF, right? You put a lot of weight on it without actually really, you ain't really defended like that, like of late, right?
Right.
Because you yourself, like, okay, first of all, there ain't really too many people that I know like could really actually challenge you, because I know for a fact like they call me or probably really don't got no fucking chance in hell for real. That's just me being really 100. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's me being real. If I set somebody normal in front of you, probably gonna scrape their ass like I've seen like plenty of times. So I'm not gonna, you know, that's not worth your time.
You gotta give me a competitor, somebody on some Corey Desmond level and shit like that. Somebody that you know probably could beat you, but at the same time, it wouldn't look bad on either one of y'all. Y'all both still carry the weight of that belt. You see what I'm saying? So y'all not making. You see, it gotta be somebody like that. Y'all get, you know, like you were saying earlier. I don't even like quiet champions, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, that's why when I had the blood, sweat, and tears chat, what you seen me do? I said I'm finna walk out with that motherfucker on my show. I'm finna promo with it over here. I'm finna put all these belts up. I did do that. Facts.
You feel me? I was displaying that.
Quiet champions aren't good.
Here's my thing about it, right? You got to be careful. And I'm completely transparent right now when I say this. Your car could be great. Your car could have the greatest fucking moveset of all time. You could have whooped 40 guys' ass to get that title. If you're not doing the bare minimum, I'm getting that shit off of you. I don't give a fuck. Because you're holding up a spot for somebody that got it all. You're holding up a spot for somebody that could talk on the mic. You're holding up a spot for somebody that could run story. I need that title to matter. I don't care about your fucking moveset. I don't care about you beating 40 people because you're quiet. You don't say nothing. I could put a house plant right next to me.
Yeah, that's not what I was trying to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel you because if it's like that, then 100%. But what I'm saying is like, right. If you're like active, like I'm an active dude, so I'm always active and shit. So if I'm always like I'm responding back to promos, I'm doing whatever, I'm promoting myself as a champion, right? Now I already know that like we start in a new month. Boom. We start a new month in your universe, which I wouldn't know that. Only one that knows that is the showrunners. So the new month in the universe is starting. Now we're technically starting a new month with fresh momentum, whatever, right? Yeah. And you have the champion's advantage. Now you know, regardless, even if you're not in title matches. So say Shock, I'm the hardcore champion in Shock shit, right? Yeah. Right now, if Shock puts me to fight like 5 times right now, I'll probably win those 5 fights, even if it's title defenses or not. I'll win those 5 fights, right? But on the 6th match, I'm already like 2K already knows I'm destined to lose, and I'm probably gonna lose the title to somebody who's developing a momentum, who's probably like 2-0 right now, type shit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm already on my 5th win, so now I'm bound to lose. And this guy is hot right now, so he's just got like 2 to 3 wins. So he's about to get his 4th win. So who's better to get the 4th win? Than to beat me, right? To dethrone me. So that way, I look at it like I'm putting that person over, and the boss already knows I'm putting him over because he's already keeping track of the wins that I have during that month. You get what I'm trying to say? So
I get it.
That's what I do too.
So like that's cool. Like I'm all with that. but I'm not with some shit where like, all right, we gotta take the title off this nigga. So I'm gonna put the title on this nigga now. Like you can't like screw me and like lower my level or fuck up my moves or some
No,
shit
no,
in
no.
order for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
Here's
I'm
the
looking
thing
Another
with
for.
thing I
that.
wanted to hold on. Another thing I wanted to mention when you talk about the promo and quiet champs, there's also a point where you overdo it or people consider you overdo it. Because I remember in the beginning, like season one,
Mm-hmm.
every belt I won, bro, I had like a million pictures of the title. I'm in the red
Facts.
carpet, I'm in the Lambo, I'm in
Exactly.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, everybody was like, "Yo, that shit is trash." But they're the same people who's posting gifs or gifs, whatever you call it. And now today, these same people are running those promos.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Crazy.
either
See,
you're
I don't
hating or it's like you overexposure. I don't know how you
Well, you
look at
gotta
it,
read the
but
room. You gotta
yeah,
read the room and read the Fed. Like,
yeah,
see. I don't know if I agree with that though, because if you look at my work, whenever I do anything, I stuff it down motherfuckers' throats. Like I don't care win, lose, or draw, which way I go. I always try to stay on that everyday, loud, boisterous, in your face. I want you to hate the guy behind the call. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, all right, but this is what. All right, so right. This is what I'm saying. So like, if you put if all right, if you out there like talking shit before you win the world title, like right now, you know you're gonna win the world title because you're cooking right now. Boom.
Hmm.
So you're gonna get a shot because they're already setting it up for you. Boom, and you get the world title. Now, the moment you get the world title, you don't do what Ego was doing or what I would do or what everybody else is talking about doing. Talking about, oh, I'm the fucking world champ, bro. When I was the world champ in GW and every EFED I was in, I'd let it
Mm-hmm.
be known that I was a GW world champion. You get what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah.
even on Facebook groups, you get what I'm saying? So, like, you never heard the end of it. I don't care how you felt about it. Like, you never heard the end of it. The thing is, you got niggas like, I'm not gonna say no names, but they're in the chat because I saw your name up there, and they fucking go. They win the world before they win the world title. You see them on their promo game. They cooking. They going hard, and they working. You know, they promoting. They call out there. Whatever they doing. They think once they get the world title, these niggas
They go
disappear for
quiet.
like a month. I'm like, what
That's a fact.
happened? Well, where you go?
Now,
Where's the energy at?
here's my thing about that. This is my thing about that because I heard what y'all was saying about how y'all wouldn't take it in a certain way. Me, I'm the opposite, and my people know that. My people know that if you ain't doing nothing, that title's coming off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna come off for you. I don't care. Listen,
You put a
wrestling
nigga in like
itself,
a 5-man fight or a
dude.
fatal 4 type
Listen,
shit.
man. Listen, I'll put you up against the most powerful person there, the most strongest person there, and if he doesn't get the job done, then we're gonna run a storyline where a faction gonna stomp you out, handicap style. Like this we don't play. We listen. You got like I'm a realist. I'm a realist, right? Where people are busy in their lives. This is an adult thing. People are busy doing their thing. I'm a realist. I don't expect people to be always on 12. That's ridiculous.
Right.
But when you're dead quiet, that's when I gotta get it off of you. When you're dead quiet, when you showing up to the stream, you in the chat, you give me a little idea. Hey, I wanna run a storyline. It's not the biggest, best story in the world, but at least you're telling me, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that. Okay, fair enough. I'm looking at the Twitter. I know who's retweeting. I know who's liking. I know who's subscribed. I know who's commenting. If I never see your name there, and I don't see you in the chat, and you don't tell me anything, am I really supposed to let you rock with one of my titles? Or if, a matter of fact, should I let you rock with my top championship and just have it because you're good?
Yeah.
All right, so let me lay this out for you,
like
okay?
Mad King and shit, cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to put a lot behind it, but let me lay a different scenario out for you, okay?
Yeah.
So you got a dude who's in the chat running his mouth
Yeah.
for the championship, right? And then, like a day after he wins the championship, he goes dead silent for like a month, right? You don't hear nothing from him.
A month.
So, like the third week into that month, you're like, "Yo, I got to take this belt off you." But then when that right around that month mark, he hits you up and he's like, "Yo, sorry, life happened. My grandmother died, or I lost phone service 'cause I couldn't pay the bill or something. But I'm still down with this efed.
Oh
I got my
no.
shit back together."
Good
What
point,
do you do in that
No, you
situation?
have
Because
it.
now
You
you've
have
already
it.
right, but
No,
you've
you
already
have it.
taken the belt off that guy. How do
Oh,
you
so
explain that away? Because
one,
you don't know
I
when
go through
life's
a
gonna happen.
process. I go through a
Question.
process, right? I don't just snatch it off of you. It may sound that way,
Right.
but I don't. I get in contact with you.
Yep.
I hit you up on your Discord. I hit you up on Twitter. If you don't hit me back at all, and I'm not talking about the same day. I'm not stupid. I'm not looking for people to hit me back the same fucking day.
Right.
I'm talking about like you don't hit me back at all. I don't see you. Nothing's going on. Okay. I let you know, hey man, someone wants this championship. They're looking to take your spot. I'm gonna put you in a match with him, right? If the guy's good enough to get the title off of him, then that's it. The title's off of you.
Yeah.
My frustration goes into the guy that's 5 months gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's.
I'm not talking about a month. No, a month. I'm gonna go 2 months, 3 months. I'm okay with because this is life. Life happens. I'm not
Right.
on someone's case, but 5 months, bruh. And I don't see. I'm not that strict.
Yeah.
I don't see a like. I don't see a retweet. We had an event. You still holding the championship. It's been 5 months. You haven't done a promo. You're dusty, dude. You're dusty.
Yeah. No,
The
I agree with you.
championship's dusty. Your username is dusty. Everything about you is dusty.
Yep.
Now, if you
No
pop
rules.
back up 5 months later, if you just pop up that day that I took the title from you, then tough.
Yeah.
You want a rematch? Okay, we'll get on the mic and say you want a rematch.
Yeah, if there was a real one, they wouldn't even get mad and they'd be like, yo, let me get
It's
another
impossible,
opportunity
dude.
to try to earn the shot.
It's impossible to get mad at an owner for taking a title off of you when you were gone 5 months. Like, come on. Serious?
Yeah,
So I'm supposed to have
Yeah.
all these heavy hitters over here kicking promos every other day. I'm supposed to have these guys here that want to do story with the title. And these are when I say I'm kind of serious with, I'm talking about the top championships, heavyweight, women's world title. Those are the titles that I'm like, all the other titles. I you can have a United States title for as long as you want. I don't care. But when it comes down to the top championships, when people come in to watch that heavyweight championship match, I'm serious about those. I want story behind those. I want ideas behind my heavyweight championship. I want ideas behind my women's championship. I want rivalries to happen. I want shit to be going on Twitter. I want you guys to be arguing back and forth. I want fire. I want some shit going on. I don't give a fuck about the United States. You can have the United States for as long as you want. I don't care.
Right.
I don't give a damn.
So,
but when it's the heavyweight title, the women's world title, when the top titles in question, my top champions got to be people that you automatically know. They have to. Or what are you doing? You're setting a bad example.
Like that. That's how the world title should be. It should always be storyline based. Like the world title's not just a regular title that you throw on a regular show. That should be pay-per-view shit, and it should be like, all right, when you're in the world title picture, I think, like, to be fair, the person in the storyline, like the two people battling it out for the world title, should be in a best out of 3 situation storyline wise. So you book one match, you let it go how it goes, 2K. Whoever wins, boom. Then you run a rematch. Whoever, if the person who won the first match wins the second match, then that's it. Story's over. Now, if the other person wins it, then it's only right you run the third match for winner takes all and the end of the storyline. You get what I'm
there's a
saying?
science.
So like,
it's a science to it.
right. So that way the promos can keep going and be like, oh, you motherfucker, the only reason you won is because you screwed me because of this, the referee, that, make it work. Because you're definitely gonna get the rematch, you know what I'm saying?
Just recently, don't mean to cut you off, sorry.
Not good, no.
But just recently, a woman division was cut down by we had to have a couple cuts because in real life shit, you gotta make room for it in real life shit. So a major hitters on my women's roster has been cut. So I had one of the same guy that can't do his efed no more. He says, hey man, I'm gonna do a woman wrestler. I'm gonna make her and I'm gonna put her in the fed. And I'm gonna bulk up. I'm gonna talk shit. I said, okay, go ahead. And I just threw this match out there. I put his female card against my top women's champion, right? Beats her ass. His card just beats her ass, knocks her out. She does a one-line promo, I'm celebrating. I'm a new, My woman's champion was on her ass. Gave 2 fucking paragraphs, lit her ass up. And so the guy's now saying, all right, well, now I got to fire back. I said, oh, shit, this is going to be good. They're going back and forward on Twitter. Video promos, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Today, we're going to have their match again. She said, this time, no, I want you in the cage. I want to knock your ass out. That was my women's champion. I got to kick your ass. If you hear the promos are good. They're not bad. That's the type of action I want with my top titles. If I don't have that interaction, if I don't have that back and forth with my top titles, and I have to sit up here and listen to you run your mouth for the 18th time and you're by yourself, and I feel sorry for champions that have a mouth and they're literally dragging their fucking story. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see it at all. So those two, they're going to have a great career. She's going to hold her championship. I'll give them whatever they want because they interacted with each other on Twitter. It makes people want to watch the program.
So not to cut you off, but as you know, I came in a little late doing some shit with some of the other guys. Okay. Shout out to them. Not to be disrespectful.
No,
but tell me who you are and where you're from. So I might have missed that part.
No.
So that way I got more context for the conversation. You know what I mean?
DoubleOEnt. I'm the owner of UFN, WOW, and now G1 Pro Wrestling. I've been doing this for 9 years. Yeah. UFN is more of a MMA type of atmosphere, knockout and submissions. WOW is traditional wrestling. And yeah, we've been around for a pretty long time. So I can imagine I know what I'm talking about to a certain degree.
Yeah, definitely. Now, who are you in the efed world? Like, what's your call? What are we looking for here?
Bobby Legend. Bobby Legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not everywhere. Luke Luger, I was everywhere, but that was a long time ago. Bobby Legend, I'm very selective where I put him because at the end of the day, I'm here to do stories. I'm here to uplift titles. I'm here to uplift the efed.
Yeah.
I'm not here. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me ask you this. So now there are some people who are very outgoing, outspoken, can strike a conversation anywhere, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And you said those are the type of people you want pushed and stuff like that. But what about the little guy who doesn't have the great verbiage, that can't formulate, stuff like that? You don't think you should do something with him to really bring him in?
Of course.
I see, me personally, I see those people on the same level. Like, there's no difference between me and the guy that only says, a paragraph a day because he just can't put the words together.
You see, there you go, a paragraph a day. That's fine by me.
Right.
A paragraph a day is great. You got some people that don't drop a paragraph in 5 months. And then they pop up on the screen, hey, where's my match? I don't know where your match is. I don't even know where you were. For the guy that just pops, for the guy that drops a promo every once in a while, that's the casual guy. The casual guy, he drops a promo every once in a while. You know, he's in the stream, he's giving shout outs. There's always a place for that guy. You know what, that guy? That guy is the guy that's going to get a top spot.
I disagree with you, though. I disagree with you there. So I'm in my chat every day.
Yeah.
Doing my thing every day. I wake up and the first thing that's on my mind is like, all right, I love my wife. I love my kids. How can I piss people off today? How can I do my job today?
Let me see.
But in the same sense, I'm going to be that same guy, whether you put the strap on me or not. That strap ain't matter 2 damn bits to me.
Okay.
What I want to see is the guy who doesn't have the confidence to really be like me or really get down and nitty gritty and say things that most people wouldn't say. I want to see that guy get a strap. I want to see the showrunners dig into that guy and pull their confidence forward. I want to see that special attribute showrunners have.
I'm going to tell you this. There's many different ways to be active in a community. You don't always have to kick promos. You don't always have to be that guy. I explained this to my community about I think a day ago. I said, look, man, interact, engagement with the product.
Yep.
That means you're liking, you're retweeting, you're alive. You're alive doing something at some point. You're either there in the live chat. I'll give you the whole thing. You're either there in the live chat, and I see you, right?
Yep.
And you're there, and you're there all the time.
So
you're either liking,
backstage,
retweeting. You're liking or retweeting.
Backstage creativity.
You're creative. You're creative. You're just there. Your presence can't be ignored because I see you pop up on so many different occasions other than kick a promo. Right. For the individual like that, right? Let's start him off with a mid-card title. Let's see where he goes from here. Let's give him the outlet. Let's give him a part of the platform and see where he goes from there. Hey, listen, I see you've been active. I see you've been doing things. I'm interested in giving you a shot at the United States.
All right. My bad, I cut you off. So since you're going on that, how do you give your guys a push? Because basically it's how active they are.
How active?
So how active? Yeah, so how do you give them they push? So go ahead, like you were explaining. So you were just saying how.
Well, let me add to that question because there's a second part of that question I want to know as well.
Yeah.
How do you push the guys that are shy to be active as well?
Shy to be active completely?
Yeah.
Are we talking about completely they don't do anything?
No, not like completely they don't do anything, but like they pop it in the morning and they're like, "Hey guys, good morning, love you all," and then like you don't hear them, but you might see like a heart or something on a comment. People
that's fine.
Don't. How do you push that person though?
Let's give them a shot with the internet. Let's give them a shot with the Intercontinental. You know, there are titles out there. All right, as an owner, as an owner, it's your responsibility to be able to satisfy everybody, correct? Because it is entertainment, right? So you have your top titles.
Especially if you have a roster of like 100 people.
Exactly. So you have your top titles where they're for the top guys that are doing things constantly, making the show better. They're on audio, they're on visuals, they're just doing stuff. Mm-hmm. Then you got your mid-card titles for individuals that are not, they're casual. They're casual people. They're here just having a good time. You have your mid-card titles. Yeah. And then you have the Internet Championship. Then you have the Rage in a Cage Championship. Then those titles right there are for people who perform well, that are not in it for all the other bullshit. Because I used to be that guy.
Shout out to the Rage in a Cage. I actually run a MMA show for the UFC.
Yeah, I do the same.
The brand.
It's
called Rage in a Cage.
You gotta be able to satisfy everybody. So for the casual guy that's just there to kick ass and he's not saying much and he's not doing much, I understand that because I was that guy too. So guess what? Rage in a Cage Championship. Internet Championship.
I haven't packed up Bobby Legend shop.
You probably did.
I probably packed you up a couple times.
I wasn't, dude. I'm not in a lot of places. I'm in two places now. I'm in only 2 places, and that's it.
Penny. I haven't packed them up, Penny.
I don't think so.
So
I don't think so.
I don't. So for me, I mean, I see what you guys are all saying,
Yeah.
but I don't agree with that people that are more active in the chat should get anything extra. Like like I said, I'm very active in my chat. But if the owner of GEW came to me and was like, "Hey, I want to stick a strap on you right now," I'd be like, "No, why? Why? I'm not ready for that. I don't want that right now. I don't need that right now."
And that's
Let's
good. You should
take somebody that's going to need that confidence boost and put a rocket in their ass and shove them to the moon. Like,
you know how
how
rare you are. You're like a fucking unicorn.
No, it's my character.
I'm being honest. There's not a lot of people that will say no. I'm not ready for that. When you do find somebody like that, keep them. Keep that guy around because one, he's not hungry for a title. He's not hungry for people to glaze him. He's just here. He knows where he's at. He has self-awareness, which is great to have in talent when they're self-aware and they know that, hey, I don't want to be the world champion. I just want to be here and have a good time. But I know what the weight that carries with a world champion. I don't want to scare people off and let them think I'm an ass.
Right. No, I hear you. Listen, I'm not trying to make you look that way. I'm just a very.
I've had people hear me out. I've had people that have had the world title that did not do anything.
You're welcome,
did
RJ.
Nothing, right? And I let them rock for a month, maybe 2 months to 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
I let you rock. I don't just snatch it from you. I let you rock.
Right.
I let you rock 3 to 4 months.
When you say snatch the belt from people and shit, like it sounds crazy. Like it sounds like you're screwing them over. Like that's why people like keep asking you the question. I don't know. Every time.
Okay. So I'll put you in a multi-man match. I'm the type of guy that puts you in a multi-man match. If you win the multi-man match, then good for you.
That's how I won my first title. Shout out to Briggs.
Yeah.
So
I'll put you in a multi-man. I'll put you. I got crazy matches, man.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-man, Iron Man, table man match. 2 out of 3 tables. You know,
don't get me wrong. I have a whole notebook. Like I took something from the owner of GW, and I realized he does everything so smart, and he keeps notebooks. I don't know if all you guys do that, but he's the only one I've like physically seen like do that. So I took a notebook and I filled that bitch with like championship ideas, but in no sense, I might hint at it here or there, but in no sense of the way do I want that or need that right now. But there are people out there that like you could do that as like a character development thing and really help get behind them and push them. Like
I want to make clear that I just don't do it. I just don't get up one day and be like, all right, he's got to go.
Right.
Yeah,
I get in contact with you and I let you know, hey man, look,
it's just like
you haven't been around in a while. Yeah, I let you know. I'm not a dick. I'll hit you up on Discord. I'll hit you up on Twitter. Hey, you haven't been around in a while, so you know what? I'm putting you in a multi-man match, for your championship. You know, if there's things going on in real life, please let me know. We could work. If you come back, we could work your way back up to the title. It's not a problem. Just let me know. Let me know what's going on. Communication is the key. If you let me know what's going on, and I don't need to know all your business. I don't care to know all your business. But if you just let me know, hey man, I'm gonna be away for a couple months. I say, okay, man, let's run an injury story. Let's make it so this guy jumps you and he injures you and you can't defend the title. Just give me a promo, relieving you of the championship. When you come back, you will have a one-on-one match. And I'm letting the guy know that's probably going to take your title. Hey, you have this title. This person's coming back for it. Don't get comfortable. But you'll have something. Everybody gets something out of it. Nobody just is left there empty-handed, standing there like, I got screwed. No, I never do that. I've never done that. I don't believe in doing that. I believe everybody in any situation could get what they want and be okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
That's one of my laws I stand by. People walk away from the table happy. If you're walking away from the table and you're unhappy, that's on you. That ain't on me. Ain't on
Right.
me.
Right. Yeah. So let me throw a scenario out. You said you've been in this for what, 9 years now?
Yeah, 9 years.
9 years. Okay. Okay. Big shout out for that. That's something to be proud of. So
I don't know.
you
You talk to my wife, she thinks I'm insane.
so you got a guy on your roster.
Mm-hmm.
He's pushing, but he gets in the ring
Yeah.
and he fails short every time.
Okay.
And you watch him go down and down and down and then up and up and up and down and down. What do? Do you just let that guy go forward?
Let him
Or
go
do
forward.
you step in, pull him aside and be like, hey man, what do we do differently?
It depends. It depends, like I said, on engagement activity. If you're sinking, I'm gonna let you figure it out. I'm not gonna intervene. I'm just gonna let you figure it out. You know, if you come to me and you say, hey man, what can I do different? Maybe you should take a look at your moveset. I always tell people, take a look at your moveset, see what's wrong with that. Maybe over here is not cut out for you. Maybe you want to go over to wrestling. It depends, because I own two different shows. I have an MMA one and I have a traditional wrestling one. So if you're on the MMA one, then I'll say, hey, we'll go over to the wrestling one. If you're on the wrestling one and you're getting your ass kicked and you can't figure it out, well, let's try you on the MMA one. I have options for people. I just don't sit there.
So now that you say that, and you own multiple pads, right?
Yeah.
So what you feel that you took a risk on that paid off, and one that didn't? That was
man.
yo, I tried this shit. That this shit worked perfectly.
As we're talking, are we talking about people, or are we talking about people, or what are we talking about?
And the general, like the efed, like the shit
General.
that you running, because in general, because you run, you say you run multiple efeds, and you've been doing it for a minute. You've been doing it before me, because I've been doing this shit since 22. Like 22, I fell in love with this shit. Basically, I've been doing it before, but like I fell in love with it in 22, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna go hard with this shit. You know, that's where I'm at now.
My only disappointment I've ever really had was people. And they come in and they're like, yeah, I want to do this and I'm going to do everything. And you believe them and you give them the opportunities and they do well with it for a while and then they just fall off. And it's not because of IRL. It's not because of real life. They just got uninvested with it. I think that's kind of disappointing, because you put a lot of work into these guys. I put a lot of work into my guys. I do their video promos. I do their video segments. I do their audio. I do all of that by myself, right? So when I meet somebody who says they want to do everything underneath the sun, that means I'm going to work. I'm going to be working for you. That means when you want a story, I'm going to be doing your video, your audio. I'm going to be recording. I'm going to be doing your interviews, all of that shit. So that's my biggest disappointment when I run into somebody and they hit the ground running and they're like, yeah, I want to do everything. And then they just go about their business like nothing ever happened. That's the thing. That's my biggest disappointment.
So let me ask you this off of that. With you doing all their audio and video and stuff like that, and, kind of giving them what they're saying they're going to do off the rip, do you feel like you're putting a cap on their creativity by doing that for them?
Yes and no. Yes and no. It depends on the individual that you're dealing with. You have some people that want you to do that. People will tell you what they want to do when they want something. If you come into an efed and the status quo is video promos, this, that, and the third, you are either going to leave that efed because this may not be too good for me. Maybe I need to dip out of this. This is a little bit too much. Or you're going to stay there and you'll either swim You'll either swim with it and just be like, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do my bare minimum, which is perfectly fine. I don't expect everybody to be a goddamn, what you call it, fucking tech whiz. I don't believe in that. But it's you're going to tell me what you want and you're going to do accordingly. And that's it. Like, if you want to do a story, you're going to come to me and say, hey, Double O, I want to do a story. You think you can help me with this? Sure. What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? I've never really told anybody no unless it's for a title and it's already in a story. That's the only no that you'll hear from me. Like, nah, I can't do that because that title is in story right now. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, you're going to tell me what you want and you're going to show me that you want it in your own weird way. And I'm not one-dimensional. I can see when a person actually wants to be there and they're doing things. I've been around enough to know when a person actually wants to be in the community. So,
So here's
that's dope.
Here's a breakdown for my thoughts.
Yeah.
If you're doing, so what I love most about where I'm at is the variety. When you break it right down, you got people like, let's face it, Briggs and ADOT, who when they talk, it's literally dissected because they'll sit and they'll think about it and they'll, really fucking put it in there, really put their heart and soul into it. Then you got people like me and others who are just like, yeah, fuck this, I'm the scumbag of the world, da la la, just fucking showing off. But that's the spice of it. Now, with the same person doing the same thing, or not the same thing, but the same person doing every single individual one of these, don't you feel like it just fall flat? I mean, let's face it, one person can only have so many ideas for 90 plus people before you run out of ideas.
Okay, so when I got a person like that that's been running and they fall flat, right?
Yeah.
First of all, as an owner, you know this. Your work that you've done thus far is great, right? Great work. You've been doing. If you fall off, you fall off. I'm not going to hate you for it because you've done so much already.
Right.
Your resume alone says that you need to be at you've done enough that I can say, hey, I don't mind him having the world title again. And he doesn't have to do much because he's done the work. The work is there. The resume is there. So
rebounding off of that, how do you balance the creativity when it comes to that? Do you let like the talent be them, like, or do you have like something like set up for them and be like, yo, listen, I got like a little storyline that I would like you to do with such and such and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I try to have a storyline for the heavy hitters, and for the ones that aren't doing anything, I will ask them, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to do anything? If they hit me with nah, then, okay, well, you're just going to be in matches. And if you win a title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take away anything from somebody unless, they're just not doing anything at all and they had a title and I don't see them for months on end. But if you're sitting there and I ask you what you want to do and you're like, no, I'm good, man. I'm cool. I'm just here having a good time, chilling. If you can answer me honestly like that, you're good. I'm just asking for communication. Communication is the key. If you want to do something, if you want to raise the devil out of the elevator, then let's raise the devil out the elevator. I don't give a shit. At least you're doing something. I have a group called the Chaotic Order, right? And they have the most zaniest ideas. I love them. I don't care who can clip this shit. I love them because they have the zaniest ideas. They're a group that always has something going on. And they come to me and they say, hey, I want to do this. Yeah, but and they're flexible. I could tell them, not now. Maybe in a couple months from now we'll do that, but not now. Now's not a good time. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guys. Now, are they top guys? You know, some of them I could see for a moment of time. Yeah, I could see some of them do it. But they're not
Now,
like they're not the guys that I'm going to for video editing and graphic work, and they're doing this. No, they're not those guys. So if you're asking me if I'm not doing that, can I still get a spot? Yeah, you can still get a spot off of communication and engagement. Communication and engagement. It wins all the time.
now let me ask you a very, very hard hitting question here.
Mhm.
With you doing all the promos and everything like that,
Yeah.
is it because you feel at the end of the day that all the glory has to be in your court, or because they can't do it?
Is it my court?
Well, I mean, if it's your videos and your voiceovers and your
It's their
creation,
character.
but you can't truly. No one can truly tell what's inside somebody's head and somebody's heart.
Mhm.
I could know you for 20 years. I can't tell you what you're going to say 2 days from now.
That's what he's saying, because he's saying basically, like, for the people that are like not active, he basically creates story for them type of
Yeah.
shit like
I
that.
create
because
something for them.
because
Oh,
you're
see,
not gonna come
I
out.
thought you
He's
were
not gonna
doing it
come
for
out
the
and do that for
entire,
me. Yeah,
for the
no,
entire
of course
roster.
not. Because you can't come out and make a DVD storyline. Like, you gotta let me go off of whatever I do. Like, you
Exactly.
gotta
Yeah, he's
let me
doing
be
that for
me.
the
Right.
people who are not active, so that way they
Right.
don't fall
Exactly.
behind.
I'm even doing it for
All right,
sometimes
all
I
right.
do it. Sometimes I do it for people that are active that's not doing anything. Because I know they could carry the
People like
weight.
that too. Right.
I could tell them, hey, you know, I want to put you in a storyline. You know, I want to do this, that, and the third with you because I think that would work with your character. Would you like to do it? If you say no, it's fine. I'm not fucking butthurt. I'm not gonna go cry and tear down the whole place. No, you don't want to do it. Okay.
Right, right.
You know, I'm giving people something to do when they don't have anything to do because I don't
Okay.
want them
Yeah,
out
I
of
see
the
what you're
loop.
saying.
But if they tell me that they don't want to do anything, they're just chilling for now, I respect it. I say, okay, well, you're chilling for now. Do they still have opportunities? Of course, they still have opportunities because they communicated with me that they're just chilling.
It's like, right, like the other days, this nigga Shockwave, right? He comes
Yeah.
out and he sees that me and everybody were talking shit, like me and the Island Boys, the Blood Island, and he sees that I be talking shit with Briggs and the Club Elite and all that shit, right? So
Yeah.
he went ahead and he booked a match between me and one of the Blood Island members, and he had one of his mans be like special guest referee, and he made a whole storyline out of that match because like the nigga counted mad fast when he got the first pin or like the second pin on me type shit.
Mm-hmm.
He did like the 1, 2, 3 like real fast type shit, and like the match was over, and that shit ended up being turning into like some tag team match because he did something similar or something to like provoke like Briggs on some
Mhm.
shit too. So it basically made like yo, we got two different like stables going after one, and these two guys that are two different opposite stables hate each other too. So this is gonna be good. So I fuck with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, see
Yeah.
how he just did something without even like I didn't have to write a promo for it, or I didn't have to talk shit. All I had to do was just talk shit about it, and basically he made it. He made the rest happen. That's what
Now I'm not
A-Fed
gonna
does.
lie. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, no, you good. You good.
No, I'm not gonna sit up here
I'm
and
just
lie. There's some stories that I have stuck my nose and be like, all right, this, no, you can't do that. That's wild. Like, no, you can't. I have to because
right.
it's like, hey, wait a minute. You like, there was a storyline with this guy. He came into the efed. He's like, oh, I want all the gold. Now, one, you're not getting all the gold. You just got here. Why would I
it
give
doesn't
you
work
all
like
the
that.
gold?
It doesn't work like that.
Absolutely not. Like, I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I don't even know if you could carry one title.
Basically, my bad. To actually offer to rebut off that question, right? How do you base on like if somebody's new to your shit? Obviously, you're not gonna get a world title shot the first year.
No.
How does it work in your efeds where it comes to title shots and shit?
Okay,
Like if you want to
so
be like the world champ, and you're active, like say like Matt King. Matt King, right? He says he's active. First thing he does is take care of his real life shit. First thing he does in the morning when he wakes up, takes care of his real life shit. Then he comes and he fucks with us doing his efed shit.
My thing is this, right? If you're new, I'm gonna give an example. Fuck it, I'm gonna give an example. Isaiah Mercer. He said he was in efed for a while. He came back, very vocal. You know, he's talking, he's doing his thing. And I had a few people that was on the same level. So what did I do? I said, all right, let me get these people. Let me hire them. Let me put them in. And I'm going to have them fight the champions. I'm going to pair them up with some champions. Who wins their titles? Who loses their titles? Let's go. Let's see who's going to do what.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes not the world title now. Now, if you're talking about the world title, now if somebody comes in and say, I'm going after the world title, you got some work to do. Because I'm not just going to say, oh, yeah, you got work to do, man. You can't just come in here and say you're going to get the world title. First of all, your car has to be good enough to get the world title. Second of all, you know, I got to see your mindset. Like,
that's what I'm saying, right? Because, all right, look, this is what I'm trying to say. Because me, like, if I join your efed right now,
yeah,
I'm known in all different efeds, and I'm pretty sure that I'm known in efeds that you're already a part of and you've been a part of for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I come and join your efed.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I deserve the world title or a world title shot off rip just because I'm who I am, but I'm not some nigga that's just gonna open up your shows and be a mid-card fighter either. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you gotta put me against the world champion or get me the world title ASAP, but
it depends on your energy. If you hold on, if you're coming in here with a certain type of fucking energy, and you're saying, listen, man,
put me with the same energy that I'm matching. Like, if with the energy that I'm putting up, you got to put me with type of fight. You got to put me with
exactly. I want
type of niggas,
those type of people. Energy. Exactly. Here's an example. There's guys that come in and they're like, yo, I'm coming in and I want to whoop ass and I'm going after your champion. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to do the United States. I don't want to do none of that. Right? As an owner, I don't give a shit if you come in there hot as hell. Because I got to try you at a title. I got to try you at something. I can't just have you go after the head of my head champion that's been putting in work, that's been doing promos. Let's see what happens if because let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck, right? You coming in here saying that you want the world title and that's the only title you want, but if you win a title, are you really going to give it up?
Of course not.
Okay, then.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Not everybody thinks like that.
Now, if you give that title up, right?
I created a storyline scenario if I won the title, I handed it off to somebody as a kind of a poison for the federation.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So, say if you never explained that to me, you just came out of nowhere and you did that, right?
Right.
There's one or two ways I could take this, because people have to understand there's a science behind you winning a title.
But yeah, you can't just do that. Like,
you can't just do that because you
gotta go
right.
Tell the
boss, like you're burning a bridge. Maybe I like you. Maybe I want you to hold a title. Maybe I want to see what you do. Yeah, if you go off and just hand the title off,
the boss might come and tell you, listen, I think it's better if we don't do that. I think you just stay with it and go this direction with it. See, like, that's a good thing, because A-Dot is a type of boss like that and his shit. I think Shock is another one that's like that. Like, you pitch them an idea, and if they like it, like, it's like, all right, cool, it makes sense. But sometimes they have like a different viewing of where they want your story to go in their shit. You know what I'm saying? So they'd be like, yo, I'm gonna hold off on that idea. That's a good idea, but I'm gonna hold off on that one for now because I got something planned with this. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go with this first and see how that goes.
I've also come to realize something too, being in this for so long. You don't want to be in too many places. The real genuine
get lost with the stories.
it's not even that. The genuine superstars, the genuine that guy type of guy, he's in 2 places and he's the fucking king. And nobody, and I mean not the owner, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could come in with fucking gold bars coming out of your ass. You ain't beating that guy. Because that guy has a history. He's carried the company. He's carried titles. He's carried stories. He's basically the guy. So when
that guy,
you're not beating him.
That guy you're talking.
Unless
he's been here this whole time.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
right
those
here,
are
I'm
the
just
guys.
humble. I'm just humble. This story's about you today. We're talking about you today.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this though. A lot of us come into car and we want championships, right? We want the most championships and we want to whoop ass everywhere we go. After a while, you want to be the guy of one place. You want to be the John Cena. You want to, well, I shouldn't say Hulk Hogan. I shouldn't say that at all. But you want to be, you want,
yeah, definitely.
you go right ahead. But you want to be the guy, and you want to be the guy in one place. So you could pour all your energy, you could pour all your creative talent, you could learn, you could do so much because you're providing that platform with everything rather than a fraction. Because let's face it, if you're in 7 feds, that's 7 stories. They're not going to get to all of you. They're not going to get all of what you can do if you were just doing one. And I've learned that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've been multiple places. I've held 32 titles all at once. But guess what?
32 at once.
I wasn't able to do a story.
That's a fact or that's a reach?
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. They were all a bunch of places that I was just putting my car in, and they were beating the hell out of people. And I'm a person that I like to promote the places that I'm at, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why I stay in global productions.
So what I will do is I will take a screenshot or a clip and I would put it on Twitter, right? To show, hey, I won this title, this, and the third, bring on the next person.
That's like my Facebook.
That's literally the cookie cutter thing. You know, what's fucked up is I don't even know who I beat for the title. I don't even know who the fuck I beat for this title. But I know I got the title. So guess what? I promoted.
Snatch attack.
What happened?
So it's the cookie cutter is the snatch attack. It's the same thing.
Like it's basically I'm there. I beat the shit out of a good number of people, and the guy had no choice but to put the title on me because I was beating the hell out of people.
I hate to break it up, but I do have to go.
We're talking to you, man.
Yes, but I have one question. I have 2 questions actually.
Sure.
One for DBD. When I go, will you swap me out for Haley? I think he wants to get in. And 2,
send the link
for both of you. What is your expected amount of time for somebody in your efed? So here I want 2 different amount of times. Somebody that is doing the bare minimum and somebody that is doing all the time. What type of time would you put on them to reach that top title?
I'll let DB go first. You go first, man.
All right. To me, if you're a new guy, I think that to be like, if you're like active like the way you are compared to like other new guys that are like, we understand like some people are like in different places, so it's hard to keep up because remember a lot of people play different gimmicks in different places. Like I play 2 different gimmicks in 2 different places. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But under the global umbrella, I'm basically just one person. But it doesn't matter. When it comes to like you said, like if you're doing the bare minimum, then you know you're getting pushed like according to your call and whatever you're doing, boom. But like if you're like always out there, I'm putting you in situations where you're gonna be like you got to show me that you're a badass type shit. Where like I'll put you in a match where against like a triple threat with two bad motherfuckers who probably been world champs before, or like or tag team champs or some shit like that. Got shit, you know what I'm saying? Where like, yo, these are two monsters. Like they don't even care about holding titles. They just put in the work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'll put you in situations like that where I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's he's still talking his shit, he's still doing his thing, and like that will determine like, yo, maybe we should push him to a situation where like I see the IC title as the like if you could be the IC champion, you're basically like next up for the world champion. You're just not the world champion, but you're basically like the world champion, but you're just not the world champion. Like that's the IC title status. Like it used to be that. I don't know what it is now, but
No, it's still that. I think
you
it's
know
still
what I'm saying.
that.
So like yeah, so like that's the title you need before you become world champion. So year one, your biggest accomplishment for year one when you're starting a new Fed is to become the IC champion by the end of the year. Be like, yo, I worked so hard that I put in the work cooking motherfuckers and I talked my shit. I did my promos. I did whatever the fuck I had to do. I got known and I worked myself to the Intercontinental champion. So now by year two, they already know that you're coming. So like whoever's the world champion and whatever. So now the boss of the company knows that, yo, like we spoke about, the world champs is always going to be in storylines. So now we're ready to work some storylines with you. Now let's get to work and see if you can work the world title. Because sometimes, like, you could be talking all that shit, you could be all about that, but your core ain't created to be enough to beat the world champ or to be world champ. Like, there's some. Did you ever notice that sometimes you see a champ? Like, how many times the world title in GW has changed hands in the last like 2 months? Everybody who's won the world title has lost the world title in their first defense.
Can I
You
pause? Can I
understand?
pause you right there, real quick, DVD, just for a quick second?
Mhm.
Shout out to Briggs. He just entered the chat. He's when I was telling you that he gave me my first shot at like a title.
Nice.
It was in a fatal 4-way, and he put the ball rolling for me really. And I mean, when it comes down to it, I didn't know shit about him. He didn't know shit about me, but he took that chance. And so
Those are
definitely shout out to him. But
those are the guys. Those
that's
are
where
the
I
good
base
guys.
a lot of my shit off of, because like he hit me up in the chat one day and he's like, just stay tuned, I got something cooking for you. And I was like, all right, dude, cool. And he really did. He literally started the birth of the collector. I don't know if you know who if you've heard of my call Mad King.
No.
But he's strictly Global Productions. If it's on the label under on the barricade of TXT, Fight Club, Demon Funhouse, ASW, GEW, if it's on that barricade, I'll be there. But if it's not on that barricade, I won't show up. Like, you can't pay me in real life. You could not cut me a check to show up. But I base a lot of the questions I asked you earlier, like, what do you do for the little guy? Like, Briggs is a big name. Like, I learned he was a big name in the efed community. He legitimately was like, well, you're new. You're like doing your thing. I'm going to take a chance on you on a pay-per-view that I cashed in a shit ton of chips for. And it worked
Briggs
out.
is the guy.
You
Briggs
know
is
what's
the guy. I
wild?
better cut you off. I better cut you off real quick. Briggs is a guy that he looks tough. Like he's the type of person you never see those guys, and just like when you walk to the store, that they always got like a mean face, and you're like, yo, I don't know about this person. Maybe I shouldn't fuck with him. But then you fuck him, you
Coolest guy in the world.
That
yeah,
ass, he looks like the type of dude that walks by you in the cell block and you look at the ground, but in reality, he's just trying to drop a soup on your fucking on your locker to make sure you're eating okay.
No, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was more like he looks intimidating, but he's not. Like this guy wouldn't like nigga. You saw my grandmother fucking walk the other days with grocery bags, and you didn't help her. I should slap the shit out you.
He's one of those.
And he'll be like, yo, my bad. Like, you know what? Next time I see her, I'm buying her groceries and I'm taking her to the house. That's the type of person that he looked like. So he looked tough, but he ain't tough, basically.
I mean, to answer your question,
And that's my tag team partner.
Oh, that's your tag partner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something.
NXPWF.
But to answer your question, it's all about, like I said, communication, engagement, what you're doing for the platform. These are all things I've learned from people who have efeds today that are 100 plus in the views. 100, 250 plus. They didn't get there by just turning on the fucking Xbox and watching two people fight. They put in work. So they're able to read people very well. They're able to see who wants to be there and who doesn't want to be there. You have to want to be there. If you're just there and you just drop your guy and you come back 2-3 months later, I had like two people that do that now. They just drop their guy there and you never see them again. And then they pop up. Do I have a match today? No. No, you have a match. I didn't even know you were alive. What are you talking about?
How about those people that
Right. No,
like, what do you want me? Like, I'm supposed to book you just because? I didn't even know you were here still.
Touching on that, you know what type of people that like I look at as a kind of a disgrace?
Yeah.
People that pull up to your shit, they're in your efed and shit, and they only show up to their match and they leave.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
Now,
That's fucked up.
I'm here for the whole show. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally here for your whole show. Like even if I'm not even in the card, I don't care. I'm there to talk shit and I'm roasting I'm roasting your top talent. I can't wait for your main event because I'm talking shit about your main event.
That's a fact. That's what me and you do.
Here's my thing on that, right? Here's my thing on that, because I've been around long enough to hear the other side of people that do that, right? I have a friend of mine that she's in my Fed, and she has told me point blank, motherfucker, I ain't staying for the whole 3 hours. That's 3 fucking hours. I could have cop a shit. I could have gone made dinner. I could have done some crunches. I could have done some yoga, took a shower, and come back and still you're on.
She said take a shit. Then
yeah.
You know what type of person she is.
And you know what? I respected it.
She going cooking. I already know what type of person she is.
I respect, but check this. I respect it because you were real. Because it takes a special type of person to sit there.
Shout out to Big Mama.
4 to 5 hours watching a whole stream. If you did that, then you're definitely going to get a title on you.
Streams, they run like 4 or 5 hours.
Dude, I'm not doing that. I'm an owner and I've been in this for a while. Guess what? You got 2 hours out of me. And your show gotta be damn fucking good. I have to be hooked. If your show is fucking trash, I'm gonna be there for 15 minutes.
This is what I'm gonna do. You running your show for 5-6 hours, don't matter how long. Cause I fuck with you.
You're good. You're better than me. You're better than me. You're a better human being than me.
That's a fact.
This I'm telling you. Listen up. Check it. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna be in your show the whole 6 hours, whatever.
Yep.
But I ain't gonna comment for the whole 6 hours.
I beg to differ, bro. I beg to differ. When GW, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, because I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna watch. But like I also be doing shit like, you know, I have shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I put my headphones on, whatever, and like if I'm driving, I'm listening. Or if I'm fucking like walking around, I'm listening. Or like I can't use my phone at the moment or whatever. I have my phones in my pocket. I'm still listening to what you're talking about. So even if you're saying something about me, I'll come back to the chat and be like, yeah, I heard what you said earlier. It could be like an hour later. I'll be like, yo, you were talking shit earlier about that thing. I'll come back and I'll bring it back up because I was paying attention the whole time. I never left.
Now check this out, right? So getting that.
I agree with Penny. Hold up. I just read a comment. She said, I like to eat while I watch. Like, dead ass. Like, everybody in GW knows.
I think everybody likes doing that shit.
I'm on my fat kid shit. Like, I'll order, like, straight 3 pizzas for, like, a show.
Shoot, like, man. I got a bag of wings.
I fucking go in on some food when it's a show, when it's showtime.
But my thing I do for my community is this is what I do, right? I'll take the video off of Twitch, I'll upload it to YouTube, and I'll timestamp every match and every conversation.
That's fire.
And
That's a lot of
I
work,
do
though.
that because I love my community and I want them to have the ability to go to their match and watch their match. If you do, I'm not insulted by that because I've been in the game for a while. I'm not insulted by it. Sometimes you just want to watch your match. Sometimes you hate. Sometimes you love the show and you love the streamer, but you hate everybody else. You're just sitting there like, when is this motherfucker going to shut up? I hate this guy. Sometimes you hate your whole roster.
I think I feel like I make like shows like pop because when I'm in like your shows, like I'm there, I'm having so much fun with everybody that's there that like I'm not there to like shit on nobody and disrespect. But even if if there's somebody there that I don't fuck with, I'm still there showing you love and I'm fucking around with the people I fuck with. So even if that person says something towards me, I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna acknowledge that you even saying my name. You know what I'm saying? Because
I was where you was about a couple years ago. I was there. Now I've come to the realization that, hey, look, I'm a Fed owner and I have to comfort. And it's annoying for me to say, but I say it. I love my community enough that I want everybody to be happy. It don't matter whether you're doing the wrong thing. I want you to be happy. I won't give you everything. I won't just give you a title. I won't constantly feed you fucking promos. I won't constantly feed you a story all the damn time. But I do want you to be able to watch the program and have the option to say, hey, I don't really want to watch these people today. I just want to watch me kick the shit out this guy. Click. Yeah, I beat the shit out of him. Okay, now I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Some days you feel like that. I don't expect. Listen, I got a kid. Well, I can't call him a kid no more. Grown ass man, Crazy J. Shout out to you, Crazy J, you bastard. I watched this guy grow up, man. I watched this guy grow up from a teenager to now he's a father of two. Let me let you in on something. There ain't no fucking possible way I'm letting Crazy J sit down on a whole damn show. Go take care of your fucking kid. Watch the YouTube. Click on your link so you know what the hell's going on. Go take care of your kid. Now, don't stick around here trying to figure out this bullshit. Go take care of your kid. We'll be here. You see what I'm saying?
I can respect that because
this is me. Me, if I have a newborn, not a newborn, maybe the kid's like 1 year old, right? If I have a 1 year old and any efed show is on and I'm in that shit and I love it, that little motherfucker ain't eating until his mother gets home and his diaper ain't getting changed till his mother gets home. I'm on my efed shit.
Oh my god!
See, I can respect that because, like, what he said, I can respect what he said because there was a time I went up north camping, and I was doing an expedition. I do hunting, and I went to kill a boar. I was knife hunting boar, and I got my boar, and I cleaned my boar. My boy came up north, picked him up, he bring him back to butcher him and all that shit. So I was like, all right, cool. There's a show. I'm going to jump in the show and check the show. I wasn't in that show for more than 5 minutes before ADOT's like, yo, get out of the fucking stream and go enjoy your vacation, you fucking dummy.
That's a real one.
I can respect that because, like, if he wouldn't have said that, my dumb ass probably would have wasted, like, not wasted. I don't ever want to use wasted and GEW in the same sentence. But I would have sat there for like 2.5 hours and watched that stream. But he was looking out for me, and he's like, yo, you fucking dummy. Go enjoy real life. We'll be here when you get back.
You got to have owners like that, man.
Yeah.
You got to have owners like that. Like, you just have to. Those are the owners that are real with you.
Oh, yeah.
I had owners that want me to be there. There was a one owner. I'm not going to mention his name, right? I was there for 5 years, and he wanted to put me on a different part of the show. And I told him no, because I'm not going to be able to watch it. I work. I'm not going to be able to watch the program live. And I used to like to promo live. I didn't like to record promo at that time. I used to like to jump on the mic and really let you have it. So I wouldn't be able to be at my fullest for the platform, right?
Right.
You're kind of handicapping me, and you're going to get upset at me because I'm not at my fullest. That's what I'm thinking. He still did it. I spoke to him IRL, OOC. I said, listen, I don't want to be on this show. Don't put me on this show. I'm just not going to be there. I'm not being selfish. I'm telling you, hey, I'm just not going to be there the way I am now. Still puts me on the show. I had to leave.
Right.
I had to, because I loved the show enough to know that I wouldn't have been no value to it. So what was the point of me taking up a space?
You had the respect for it.
Plus, at the same time, you kind of pissed me off because I'm a grown man and I'm telling you man to man, like, don't do this. And you still did it.
Right.
You still want to be Big Dick Willie and still do what the fuck you want to do, even though I'm being man to man with you and I'm telling you, hey, don't do that for pretty good reasons. You still want to do what you want to do. Hey, it's your Fed. Have a ball. Go ahead, do it. I'm out. I appreciate the owner that could like cut that part of his brain out and be honest and be real and just say, hey, yeah, man, go ahead, handle business, do what you got to do. We'll be here when you get back. And if you need to check on anything, just check on the VOD or YouTube. Just click the link. That's an owner that cares.
Oh, yeah.
That's an owner that gives a damn about his community. If he's going through that much work to make sure that his community could watch the product at any time, anywhere, and they could just click a link if they wanted to just watch their match, that motherfucker cares about you. So that's my answer to it.
Now, on that note, we got a break in the speech here.
Yeah.
I'm taking off.
All right, man.
So if you ever want to see Mad King of the Scumbags, as I call myself, tune into a Global Production show.
All right.
You'll see some shit. You'll see me and DVD work very well off each other, and it's all freestyle. And there's a lot of great fucking people here. A lot of great people. But I sent Haley, if you're still listening, I sent you the link.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump off. You take my spot.
All right.
And from the King of the Scumbags, I will tell you all, you're welcome for my presence.
Nice.
So, I'll talk to you later.
Get the fuck out of here. Later, bro. Yeah, nah.
Later, bro.
Later, man.
But fucking not for real though. Like
who was that man?
What's up?
That was Mad King.
No, I'm playing around. Who is that man? I don't know him.
That man talking. But it's a fact though. Like sometimes a lot of niggas like they don't like show love and shit. Like I get it. You got real life shit to do. Sometimes you got like shit that you got going on or whatever. So you can't really tune into the show. But I always, even if I can't tune into the show, like sometimes these motherfuckers they stream early. And I'm like, yo, you do know I'm at work, right? And you do know I can't fucking watch this shit, right? And I want to watch this shit.
That's why I have different streams. When I do the MMA, I do it early. Because I know some people are probably at work, but I'm not really talking on that show anyway. Because I'm doing shit around the crib or wherever I'm at anyway, you know? So
I'm starting to do my shit early, for fuck's sake. What I used to do is I used to stream, and I used to stream all the way until 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. And
I mean, if it's a weekend, then cool. But shit, man.
Dude, not even. Like, after a while, dude, I'm tired. I want to lay with I want to lay with my wife. You know how weird it is to have your wife laying in bed?
Bro, got my wife. I want to fuck her.
And she's, like your wife is laying in bed in lingerie and she's looking at movies and you're here like, she's probably in there scrolling like, I can't believe this is what my life turned into.
That's why they don't like. That's why they don't like PlayStations and Xboxes and shit.
Well, my wife is a gamer. She's a gamer.
Well, I mean, yeah, unless she's a gamer, that's different.
Yeah,
But I remember like when like my first like beginning years when I started living with my girl and shit. Like the beginning, she knew what my weakness was, and she used to grab the Xbox when it was on some like real beef shit, and I was like, "Yo, you better put that shit down, cause it's about to get real." You know what I'm saying? Or like if she locked me out the house, I'd be like, like I'm knocking on the door like fucking Red Flintstone, like, bitch, my Xbox back, like, Wilma. My
I'm a
Xbox.
lucky
All
man.
I want. You keep my clothes and keep everything. Just give me my fucking Xbox. Keep the
I'm
TV.
I'm a lucky man. I never had to deal with that with my wife. Never. However, if am bullshit, I'm gonna tell you what my wife does, and it's so damn simple. Dinner time will come around, and she'll give me a can of fucking tuna with no can opener.
That's
There you go. You like your wrestlers? Eat some fucking tuna. There's all the fucking protein,
Hulk
muscle
Hogan
man.
will get it open. Hulk Hogan used to open it without a can opener.
I ain't fucking Hulk Hogan. I'm looking at the can. I'm like, what the fuck is? While she's eating some meatloaf, some mashed potatoes, some asparagus. She got steak, and I'm here with a fucking can of tuna, looking like a goofball watching two half naked pixel wrestlers. Just
it's crazy.
And I'm here with the tuna, and she's there with the lingerie and the fucking steak and the asparagus, and she's just eating, watching me like a fucking moron. You damn right I'm going to cut the stream short, and I'm going to go get me some food and some tail. Like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta realize.
Sometimes you come to the realization. Yeah, guys, we're having 5 matches tonight. 5 matches on the card. And I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear a promo. Send me a recorded promo.
Sometimes you catch yourself when you gotta like get up and go pee. You're like, wait a minute, how long have I been sitting there straight? And like
your knees start to hurt. That's how long you've been sitting there.
You're like, I got friends and shit. Like, what my phone look like? Your phone, they got like a million messages. And you're like, yo, where the fuck you at? And you're like, oh shit,
I'm streaming.
You're like, you know what? I think I should go outside. Pale and shit.
Dude, I told my dad one time. My dad's 60, I believe 65. And he tuned into one of my shows, right? He's tuning into my show because he loves the shit. He likes the shit talk and bullshit. And he calls me. He's like, yo, do you get any pussy? I'm like, I'm married. What are you talking about? He's like, dude, I've watched your past streams and you're streaming until 1 o'clock in the morning. Are you okay? Is everything all right? I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. He's like, dude, cut that shit short. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. You out your mind?
He said, wait, so you broke night again on the fucking computer with your fucking butt buddies all night? That's what you did?
Exactly. When your pops hit you with the realism and you're just like, okay, this is a 65-year-old man that doesn't know jack shit about the internet. That's literally telling me, hey, go get some food and
Nintendo.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Playing your Nintendo when you got a PS5.
Playing with your little controller.
Playing with your joystick. Playing your joystick and fucking go outside. Let your balls breathe for once.
Exactly. You've been sitting here streaming for 24 hours. Your balls must smell horrible. Go take a shower. You fucking weirdo.
He's like, I can't remember the last time I seen you with a girl. Let me see your fucking controller. Fucking break your Xbox or whatever the fuck you're playing.
I had to tell him, dude, I'm married. What are you talking about? He's like, you're sure not acting like you're married. Do you know where your wife, he hit me with this. Do you know where your wife was yesterday? It's like, what? He's like, well, you were streaming for 6 hours. It's like, damn. You got to cut this shit short, man. As you get older, you cut this shit short. I know guys, there's a guy called Frost Hero, right? And shout out to Frost Hero. He's great streamer, great guy. This motherfucker would want to have everybody on his card on his roster all the time, and he would stream, I believe, 7 hours. 7
Guys,
hours.
the problem with you guys is you guys be pounding more buttons than you pound your girls. And
7
that's
hours
the
of
problem.
WWE, 7 hours of yelling in the mic, and 7 hours of commentating, calling moves, and hearing people talk a whole bunch of shit. After the 4th hour, you don't care what anybody you don't listen, you don't hear what anybody's saying. I'm telling you this right now. All those streamers that stream for like 7-8 hours and they're doing promos, after the 4th hour, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They are in la la land. And
Meanwhile, your wife's like friend at work is trying to tell her, let's go have some drinks.
yeah, the guy that's
Over
lifting weights and eating
and you're
healthy.
and you're over there like, oh shit, DDT.
DDT!
Oh
Oh my god!
can you
Meanwhile,
believe what's going on?
she's talking to Kareem. He
Yeah.
just got out the
Over there
gym.
fucking,
Was about to go to a lounge. Guy's
you ever been
40 and he looks like he's
DDT'd?
20.
You ever been DDT'd? You ever got a leg dropped? He said, no, but you know it's crazy? My husband always screams that shit every fucking night. Like I hear him every night screaming, leg drop, DDT.
Listen.
You know, it's weird.
That's the
Like, can you
wrong
tell
thing
me
he
what that
screamed.
means? He's like, yeah,
Listen,
I'll show you what that means.
Kareem is telling your wife right now, hey, that's the wrong thing he's screaming, if you know what I mean. He's
said, "Come
screaming
here, let me show
he's
you."
screaming that at 2:00 in the morning. He ain't screaming about other things.
He's like, I'm gonna show you an illegal move that he doesn't show. Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
It's called the power driver. Tombstone, yeah. The Undertaker way. I'm a tombstone you the Undertaker way.
Oh my gosh. That's why when I got the 3rd show, it's going to be 6 matches per show. I'm not doing any more than 6. I'm not.
Yeah, that.
6 matches per show. You're lucky if it hits 7. And whoever's active is going to be there. Whoever's not active, well, you know, you might get a match. You might. I'll put you in a match.
I strongly believe that a lot of these like professional streamers, like Kai Cenat and them, I don't think they get that pussy. I don't think they get that much pussy like they think they do.
Here's my thing about that, right? One, I'm not young like
that.
They
can though. I mean, they can, like 100%. They can, but
dude,
they too busy doing what they doing that they don't have time for that.
The first, but they don't. But listen, let's hear it. They don't stream every day anymore. Well, they get famous. Like now, they get their money.
Now they can do it.
Yeah, they get their money. They get paid. They've worked hard doing the streaming thing, and now they could take off a couple of freaking weeks. They could go to wherever the hell they want to go to. They could relax. They could bang some chicks. They could do whatever they want to do. And then they come back with a 24 hours. I'm streaming for 24 hours. And you're going to watch me sleep and you're going to sub. What?
Facts.
I tuned in. I was just looking, right? And I saw, I don't know, Agent 00, I don't know. He's a famous guy. Okay. And there are people, there's 13,000 motherfuckers in there watching him sleep. And they're subbing to this shit. I said, look at this crazy ass shit here. He's from AMP. Yeah, I know. And I ain't shitting on what he's doing. He's making money. If you can make money sleeping and having goofballs watch you, then you're winning. You're fucking winning. I ain't bad talking to dude at all. I think it's funny as hell.
At the end of the day, like
these you ain't gonna catch me in there though.
They really do nothing. Like at the end of the day, like I wish I would have did this. Like
dude, they're hanging 16, out.
Like no, of course. But if I would have started doing what they doing now, when I was like 16 or 15 years old, because I was literally living the life like that.
Yeah.
But like without being rich, like I was like literally hanging out with like people that rapped and like, you know, like people that were trying to get it and people that were grinding too. Like I was like when I was younger, like I either knew drug dealers that was getting money, or I knew like people my age that were either selling drugs to getting money like that, or they were working like 9 to 5s and
Yeah.
going to school and shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you have the dropouts, and then you have the ones that still went to school type shit. And like at the end of the day, I was cool with like nerds, and I was
Yeah.
cool with street people. So like
You had the best
I
of
blended
both
in.
worlds. You could have worked
Exactly.
both of it.
I blended in perfectly. So the thing is too, like I actually focused in school. Like I wasn't an
Yeah.
idiot. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I fuck around, I clown around and shit. But like I'm really about that like street life shit too, because I've lived a lot of wild shit, which we can talk about another day. But I've also lived a good life, and like I'm grateful for like the great shit that
Mhm.
have happened to me too. You know what I mean? I can speak to anybody accordingly. Like I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
speak to a professional person. I can
Mhm.
speak to a fucking a thug. I could speak to a fucking doctor, a lawyer, a fucking scientist. You know what I'm saying? I could speak to anybody, like
Mhm.
literally. Like I don't like my vocabulary can like it can stretch. I mean, I may not say like big words or whatever the fuck, but I can understand what you're trying to say, and they can understand what I'm trying to say, and I can make it not sound where like I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Who is this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can make a conversation work with anybody, basically.
Today, look, today's easy to make money. It's not
It is.
hard. When you overthink shit, that's when it gets hard. Like right now, we're talking and shit. You could have a podcast about any fucking thing. The internet feeds you enough content where you could sit up here and talk about numerous amount of topics because the internet is forever. It's forever bullshit and content. That is revenue. That's money. You don't have to fucking like you could sit here and just scroll through Twitter and say, "Hey, look at this stupid ass video," and you can make a whole discussion on that stupid ass video. You can make a whole topic about. I think one of those rappers, one of those girls that was. I mean, she's not that famous. She got caught because she was throwing it around and she was burning. If you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You can have a
Yeah.
discussion about that. This
Can't
and
argue with
people
that
will sit.
fireplace.
Man, listen, people will sit down there and they will sit down there, listen to you, and pay to watch that shit. It's not that hard. It really ain't. It's just that what you're interested in and what you could and how to move it and how far to market and push it. That's why those guys getting paid right now because they're just hanging out. They're just having a good time and they're talking to like any rapper really any rapper until they get big. Like if you start off and you was just talking to rappers, right? Any rappers, it could be rappers, no name rappers, and you could be interviewing them about their bullshit life or whatever the case may be. People will tune
Right.
in,
That's
right?
right.
People will tune in until you get to the big rappers. Now you get to the big rappers and the big comedians and so on and so forth. That's money. You see what I'm saying? What we doing right now? If Carl was a thing that everybody was into, you'd be making money right now. You'd have
If we had,
13,000 people watching you, and we just be talking about bullshit with Carl, and you'd get
bro,
paid.
if I promise you, if I see this in the future, if motherfuckers are getting paid for this shit, and I don't get to be in the Hall of Fame of putting this together, like as one of the pioneers, oh man, I'm gonna
You'll
be
be
really
mad.
upset. I'm gonna be really upset.
I
But
thought about it.
I'm already expecting that to happen.
Mhm.
So it's not like you know what I'm saying. I just want credit. So like if somebody who is big at the time be like, yo, you know what? Back in 2020, back in 2022, fucking this guy did it. I remember that. And he did it all the way up to 2025 and whatever year it is the shit
Yeah,
may have.
I don't know. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. I thought about doing a podcast myself. I had thought about it. I know enough people. It depends on how far you stretch yourself in seeing other people like here right now talking to your audience. Your audience probably don't
Right.
know me from a hole in the wall. Probably. I'll be honest. Like they probably don't. You got a few of them in the chat right now that I've seen in my stream that's seen UFN, and they got some of them that has been in my stream, that has been in my literally been in my community. Some of them probably not. But if you put your name out there far enough, and if you put your product out there far enough, you know how much talent you have to talk to.
Nah, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, bro, like this is a situation like where you see how you popped in like into, or like say I'm streaming like Fight Club, or I'm doing a podcast, right?
Yeah.
And you pop in as a, hey, what's up, y'all? Like some people that are in my stream already are gonna be like, oh shit, what up, Double O? What up? You know what I'm saying? Because they know you from other places. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with me. When I go to like random places, the thing is with me, I go to random places, and like there's somebody there that's been somewhere else, or who is somewhere else that I'm a part of, and they all like, oh shit, DPD's in here. What the fuck? This nigga's everywhere. Like they'll say some shit like that, whatever, and I'm like, damn, like my name is really out there like that. Like, it's crazy. And then there's crazy times where like I've joined certain efeds. Not gonna say no names because the shit is dirt. And they pulled some like cornball shit on me. Like they talking about hey you gotta cash in like 5,000 of my channel points in order for me to book you on my show. And
oh wow.
When I book you on my show, I'm gonna put you in like a fatal 4-way
What
or
the fuck?
one of those type of matches. So basically, you're making me watch you for a fucking month to get me 5,000 fucking points.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Or probably not even, because I probably would never make 5,000 points out of your shit. And you know what I mean? It's like, yo, that's corny. Like, why am I even in your Discord? Why am I in your fucking Facebook group? Like, you know what? I'm out of here. There's places too where like I've been wrongly booked, and like when I say wrongly booked, I mean like you put me in the situation where like always every time you put me in a match, you're putting me in a match against like 8 people, like an 8-man battle,
multi-man shit, right? The multi-man shit,
multi-man, like every time. Like it's fine. Like I get you got to start like that, or you get a couple matches like that. That's fine. That's perfect. That's cool. But every time, I've been with
I will tell you this. I will tell you this. You know what makes my Fed good? It's straight one-on-ones. I mostly have one-on-ones. It's very rare that I have a triple threat or a fatal 4-way or anything like that. Fatal 4-ways are really to determine who is going to go for a title.
Some calls are built for like one-on-one, like main event type matches.
But I'm a one-on-one guy. This is a one-on-one Fed. Like I'm not like like I said, I'm a fucking realist. I'm not going in to see WWE to see a bunch of multi-man.
I don't mind. I don't mind the multi-pin though. I don't mind that. I don't mind. Like,
but to do it all the time.
But to do it all the time. Bro,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's crazy.
I used to hate that when I join a Fed. I'm in multi-man matches back to back to back. And then you know what else is bad? I'm gonna tell you what else is bad. They would say, "Hey, do a promo, and I could book you better." I do like 3 promos, and I'm still getting tossed in multi-man matches. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Leave me alone.
It's like put it like this, right? Like after those multi-man matches, fine. But like out of those 2 matches, like I'm pretty sure, like if you put me in 2 multiple, all right. If you put me in a multiple man match against like let's say 5 people, and you have an elimination, and I'm the last person to, like if I like even if I lose the match, but I was the last person to be eliminated, don't you think that should be like a one-on-one the next time you have a show?
Of course,
that person, because being the last person was the one banging out in that whole match.
Yeah, so but it's the science
right there.
It's the science. Now here's my thing. Here's my thing about the science, right? Sometimes the owners want to see if you know the science, so they won't say anything. Right? I've done this before. I'm guilty of it myself. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll be like, I wonder if this guy knows the fucking science. I wonder if he knows what the fuck is going on. Let me I'm gonna put him in this fatal 4-way. And let me see what he says. Because that's all the owner's doing. All the owner's doing is watching to see what you say. Because sometimes owners don't want to feed you everything. They don't want to feed you your whole fucking career. Oh, well, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this for you and that for you. No, they want to see if you're present at least once in a while to actually know what's going on. Now, I put you in a fatal 4-way and you just beat everybody's ass and your call was strong, but he lost. I'm going to sit back a little bit, and I'll just see what you say. That's just to see if you're alive. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if you know what's going on. If you're talking and you're saying and you're talking about the match, then yeah, you're going to get a singles top match. Of course, you're going to get a singles match. It makes sense. But if you ain't saying nothing and you're just like la 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 la, then okay. But I mean, it's not even my style to do multi matches all the time, though. So I don't agree with doing multi matches all the time.
If you're gonna make a multiple, like if you're gonna have a match in Fight Club, I call it the Bloody Five. It's 5 men, knockout and submissions only.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just straight, like elimination. So the last man standing, boom, that's the king of New York right there because it's based in the
5 boroughs.
Underground shit, yeah, 5 boroughs.
Sure, man. But yeah, man. I mean, there's a science to and everybody has a different science the way they do things. You see what I'm saying? Like, I like my one-on-ones to showcase everybody in that one-on-one setting. Every once in a while, I do a multi-man to decide who's going to go for a title. If I can't really sit down there and decide out of the bunch who's going to go for a title, we're going to have a multi-man match. And the winner will go for the title, and we'll see what happens. And that's the way I decide that. Multi-man matches, to me, I decide who's the number one contender for stuff when I can't figure it out. You know what I mean? That's my remedy to it.
Facts.
If the guy wins, if the person wins and they're lackluster, I let them rock for a month. Let them rock for a month and a half, maybe 2. And if 2 months you're shit, then, well, I guess you'll be defending your title in a multi-man. Like, the same way you got it is the same way you'll lose it. Like, now, if you win, I got to shut my mouth up and let you sit there probably for a couple more weeks or a month. You know what I mean? But, there's a science to this type of shit that we do, man. Definitely.
It should always be like, come on, man. It should be done correctly.
Yeah, you got to tell that to certain people that want you to spend 5,000 channel points on them. That's so dumb. Who the fuck does that? I'm going to have you spend 5,000 channel points to get booked in a 5-man, a multi-man match? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. You got to be out of your mind. I don't have that much time to sit here and watch me do multi-match after multi. Wait. To sit there, gather the points, because you're sitting there gathering the points for a match, right? So 5,000, I imagine that's 2-3 shows. So I sit in your show 2-3 shows for a match to cash in on, which is insane, but I'm to cash in on to be in a multi-match. What fucking fed is this?
It's true.
What fucking fed is this? I just want to know. Like, you don't have to tell me. Fuck it. But that's insane. That's insane. I like this. I like talking on podcasts because you can actually talk about shit like this.
Yeah, man. Like this is how we, like I said, man, this is what we're gonna do. And I promise you, this is gonna pop.
Dude,
pop later on.
I got ideas, man. I got ideas for a podcast, and I never did them. And it's like, wow, now you're making me think I should do the fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the future of the efed shit, bro. Promise you.
Just sit there and just talk about, and we're not shitting on efeds.
Yeah,
but just like watching their ways.
And you can shoot on anything, like literally anything.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
bumping defense to something else. So like, you know.
I mean, you just look at the rules, right, and the setup, and you can talk about the setup and the rules. And it's not shitting; it's giving a critique. That's another thing that I don't really like in the efed world is that you can't critique something without having a full blown war or argument. Do you understand that you're putting your shit out in public for people to critique it every time you flip on that on switch? You understand
100%.
that?
100%.
People shit on my shit. I'm like, okay, it's not for you, I guess. Okay, whatever.
It's not like you say, like they say, exit the top right.
Exactly. Like you don't
Put an
have to
X
watch
behind.
my stuff. You could there's a button on X. It's called mute. And you
Yep.
can mute me and you'll never hear from me again. You'll never hear from me again. You won't know anything I'm doing because I'm so shit to you. All you got to do is just press that button and there you go. There you go. I wouldn't feel nothing out of that. People just don't know how to do that. They go and get into this big, I don't know, this big hurt portion of their brain and they go crazy. It's nutty.
It's facts, brother.
I'd love to have a podcast that just sits there and we just look at efeds and we're like, well, what do you think about that match, or what do you think about
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some recaps too, some shows and shit. So
yeah,
we're
why
gonna get
not?
that popping soon, you know. But I just realized it's about to be 4 a.m.
Yeah,
We out here walling.
you're in New
Stone.
York. I'm in New York. We got to get out of
Yeah.
here. We got to act like we actually know what time it is.
Yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is another motherfucking episode of the This and That podcast. My guest today, Double Entertainment. We're gonna continue this shit. We're gonna get it popping tomorrow, maybe another day. We're gonna bring it back. And you already
Definitely.
Yes,
know.
sir.
I can I give a couple shout outs? Can I do
Go
that?
ahead, do your thing. Do your
Yes,
thing.
Yo,
sir.
I'm giving a shout out to GWE Tugs and Steps. Always doing their thing, always keeping shit moving. I love it. I'm giving a shout out to PCW Psycho Ortiz. I'm giving a shout out to Warrior Soul, WNW, IWA Blaze, and GWW, MC versus Jinx. There you go. There goes my shout outs. Great companies, great
ready.
people doing great fucking things. Also, RHW, he's a good guy too. Go check them out. They're doing great fucking stuff. There you go. Love those guys.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we out this motherfucker.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.